Oh shit now. Y'all, I'm live. I'm live. Y'all. Oh snap. Y'all, the dead has arisen. Lord have mercy. The dead has arisen. I'm about to talk some shit while I wash these dishes. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. I got something to say today. You goddamn right. Y'all, I don't know whether to celebrate. I don't know whether to shout. I don't know what. Look, that's what it's all about. Man, let me be quiet. Let me talk too loud. Listen, y'all. Fuck no. Hell to the no. Y'all, let me tell you. Let me tell you what then went down. Let me tell y'all what then went down. Now, some of y'all are familiar. Some of y'all know. And see, people always think, oh, May, you just mess with people. You just like to start trouble. You like trolling. No. Everything with me begins with sincerity. Everything with me begins with sincerity. Many about what 4 years ago? 4 years ago, I've been on that head. I've been on that head. I'll tell you why I've been on that head. Because you got people who come on the internet and they be telling lies and making up shit. Okay? They come on here with these clown characteristics and they try to fool people. I was almost fooled, y'all. There's this chick. Her name is Chantel Simone. Chantel Simone. She a Jamaican chick. She got a strong accent. Strong accent. I don't discriminate against people. She black like me. Who cares, right? Supposed to be. I thought she was black like me. But listen, she's from Jamaica. Y'all let me know if the sound is okay. If y'all can hear me. And I was looking, and I'm gonna just tell y'all the background. I was looking for. Hold on a second. Let me get my. I was looking to see women who are femininity coaches. That's what I was doing. And I said femininity coaches because I was making a transition in my life. Okay, away from my career and more towards home. Okay, good. Thank you so much, ma'am. I was making a transition. And I was like, you know what? This ain't about no men or no man or pleasing no man. I actually, oh hell no, Brunsberg, Brunsberg, you got to pull up. I made this a panel today because you were on my mind. I'm talking shit today, and you gonna defend it, Brunsberg. You must come up here. That bitch got deported. She ain't went to no damn happily Jamaica bullshit. And I'm gonna prove why. I'm gonna prove why. But let me explain this, Brunsberg. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. And I'm coming to the powwow tonight. I'm coming and I'm finna talk my shit. I'm finna talk shit. I'm celebrating the day because that bitch is on her way. She gone. She gone. And I'm gonna prove to y'all that y'all a bunch of simps. I'm gonna prove to y'all a bunch of tricks. That shit is pathetic. That shit is pathetic. Y'all sat there and financed that bitch. Y'all gave her a fucking bachelor's degree. Y'all cash apped her through a master's degree. The shit y'all say y'all don't care about, y'all paid for it. I won't put a all call all y'all niggas. I don't care who you are. Anybody who defended this sorry ass, lame ass tether bitch, I want you to pull the fuck up. Yes, I seen you I saw you. I saw you, Bronzeberg. Don't forget. I told you that a long time ago. I gave you that smoke a long time ago. Because you used to be twerking in her chat. I'm pointing at my phone. You can't see me, but I'm pointing directly at my phone. You, sir, used to be in her chat, egging that bitch on. That's the bitch. The bitch is in Jamaica. She ain't here no more. But guess who she's still talking about? Cause she know y'all likes to trick. She know y'all like to trick. See, let me get back to the root. You got to pull up, Ron, but don't you go nowhere. Yeah, you was on her panel. Don't tell no lies. I seen you. No, you didn't get on the panel, but you was in the chat twerking. You was twerking. You was doing the robot. You was doing all kind of dances and shit. Roger Rabbit. You was in there twerking your ass off, Brunsberg. This stream is for you and anybody else like you. Y'all SBE Negroes that tricked off and y'all made her life and her degrees happen for her. I want you. You say you go, I'm going to leave this on. I'm going to shower real quick. Yeah, go shower. Cool yourself off. I'm about to give you that smoke. You and all the dudes like you. I'm about to give you that smoke. Yeah, she deserves it. All she did was talk about black women. She ain't got no business. Chantel Simone ain't got no business talking about no black women. We are not your problem or your issue. Keep your mouth shut, tell the bitch. Keep your mouth shut. You don't got shit to do with this. This is the USA, and Trump has sent you on your way. Okay, you gone, bitch. Bye bye. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Okay, you got to go. And what you need to do now is get your business, get your bird nose beak out of our black business. That's what you need to do now. Y'all listen, I'm gonna prove it to you. So let me go back to the root. Yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit today. I don't give a whole fuck what the tethers do. Chantel Simone, 2 weeks ago, that bitch got deported. That's what the fuck happened. She been over here in black folks' business talking shit, talking down to black women and about black people and black culture with her Jamaican ass. She got the strongest accent you ever did damn see. And now her ass has been sent to her what? Her country. Yeah, she gone. Bye bye, bitch. Bye. Keep it moving. Now, this is the sad thing though. She sat there and used black African American men. Yes, she did. She ain't gonna tell y'all she got deported, but I can prove it. Cause see, Trump ain't playing. Trump gave her the walking papers. He said y'all gonna get the fuck up out of the United States. She live in Texas. She was living in Texas. And guess where most of the ICE raids was happening? In Texas. The bitch probably got caught up. They probably put her ass on a boat and sent her back. She might have been on one of them American airplanes. Oh shit, my earplug. Hold on. Let me walk with this. I gotta get my other earplugs. Where's my other earplug? Let me see if these are charged up. I'm finna talk some shit today. Oh yeah. I'm finna talk some shit today. Yeah, it's great, Mel. You damn right it's great. That bitch needed to get the fuck on. I was dragging her ass as much as I could. I'm so sick of her. I knew it. I knew it. She's all fake. It's a game plan. It was a game plan. She was trying to use African Americans to make money in the United States to fund and finance at our expense her own career and her own education. She's sitting up there SBE and talking shit to black women. So let me tell you how I found it. Let me get to that point first because I need everybody to understand the background of how me and Chantel Simone come to blows year after year after year. And she claimed I'm the one who ran her off the internet, but her ass is back 2 weeks strong every day. Why you every day? I know why you every day. You every day because guess what? You ain't got no job. You in Jamaica and you over there with no plan. Why you over there with no plan? Deported. Why you ain't go move to Jamaica with a job? Why you gotta use black men on YouTube to keep you financed? Why you unprepared? Deported. Why you going live every day collecting cash apps? Deported. Unexpected, right? You unexpectedly exited the United States. Is that what happened? You unexpectedly, unprepared, exited the United States. And so now you need the African Americans to save you in your country. You ain't got no cash. You spend it all on your education. The thing you discourage black women from having. Pay attention now. She talked down to black women. Talk about you got your degrees while she getting her bachelor's degree. You all value your degrees. Kevin Samuel said that you don't need an education. You trying to get your education. The whole time she getting her education. Y'all feel me? You feel me? Ooh, hold up. This is great news. You said she might have messed with the wrong person who knew her business. Right. She probably got on somebody damn nerve that didn't call the ice on her. I thought she was so much I thought she was so much better. Nah, she that chick right there, she's a grifter. She's a grifter. All she did was use black men and their money. They were simping and sending them cash apps. The more she talked dirty and ugly about African American women, the more money they sent her. All them incels, them hateful Negroes. The more she talked crap about black women. You don't know how to be good mothers. What do you know about African American culture? You don't know nothing about us. Keep us out your mouth. Keep us out your mouth. What's her channel name? It's called Chantel Simone. It's called Chantel Simone. That's the name of her channel. She is a straight hypocrite. And I called her out. I called her out and I wouldn't shut up and it got on her last nerve. But I found this heifer because I was looking for, hold on, let me switch earplugs real quick. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me okay? Tell me if it's clear. Y'all tell me it's clear before I keep going because if it's beeping and doing weird shit, I need to switch earplugs. Y'all tell me if it's clear. Can you hear me clearly? Girl, that's the thing, Venus. There are so okay, good. I'm glad I'm good. Okay, let me put this shit back on the. I'm about to go the whole fucking. I'm gonna start from the beginning. This trick then got her ass motherfucking deported. Thank you, Trump. Thank you. I don't like your ass, but thank you, Trump. You got that motherfucker out of here. Bye, bitch. It was time for her to go. She didn't collected enough American dough. It's time for her to go. Bye bye. So let me tell y'all what she did. She tried to come up on African Americans. That's what she tried to do. And she ain't done. She ain't done. All these simps, all these Negroes, these angry black men, these undesirables, they the ones that made up her damn channel. They made her. Okay, it's clear good. They made her damn channel. They made her who she is. They built that goddamn monster. Okay? And these fools don't even realize you are undermining your own culture, your own people with they dumb asses. Bunch of tricks and simps. Them the same dudes that sitting over there looking at Danica Marie's titties, okay? These the same dudes over there cash apping $20 because they looking at a married woman titties who pushing her titties up. These the same dudes, okay? They the same group. And it's a lot of them dudes in the manosphere that talk all that angry, mean shit. They got different troll accounts, y'all. They got different troll accounts. They simp and trick on one account and they act tough guy on the other account. That's how they do. I've been figured that out. I used to keep data on them, but I ain't got time for all that. So that's how they do. So Trump has laid down the law. She's in Texas. Okay, she out west. They doing raids like a motherfucker. They is gangster. They are sending you a letter and let you know you need to leave. They telling you we coming for you. You not gonna run from us. We gonna come get you. They have shut down so many people. Somebody was doing a video the other day and they was showing their nail salon. This is Asian people. The nail salon. They said it used to be somebody in every seat. It was an Asian in every seat to do nails. They showed three left. Trump ain't playing with them. Immigration is not playing with them. And let me tell you something. My ex-husband got deported. Deportation ain't nothing nice. Because when they come for you, they come in, they kicking in the door, they taking your ass away, and you don't get nothing else to say. They don't want to hear nothing about no lawyer, this, that, that. They ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Your ass is out. And once they get you to that Alabama, Louisiana center, the deportation center, once you get over there, I think it's Louisiana. Once they got one in Alabama too. Once they get you there, you're done. You gone. Bye bye. You going back. They're gonna put you on a plane and send your ass away. I know that Chantel Simone ass got deported. And rightly so. Get your ass on out of here. You didn't belong here anyway. I knew you was an invader when you first goddamn came. So I was looking at femininity coaches. I'm gonna tell y'all the background. I'm looking at femininity coaches. Because I'm thinking I'm gonna start doing some Martha Stewart type shit, rearrange my life. I had to say, okay, I'm gonna get rid of my housekeeper. Because I had a housekeeper all these years. I'm gonna get rid of my housekeeper and I'm gonna do her job and I'm gonna learn how to do some other domestic shit. Right? So that's what I said. And I said, maybe I can find some women who do this type of thing, just to be inspired and shit. That's what I said. And so you said those women, you said I love ice. Hell no, I do too. Those women like Chantel don't believe 10% of what they say or hear. Exactly, but you can't tell nobody like Bronsberg. She was so necessary for when I used to be in the manosphere. Man, she's not necessary. That bitch still ain't married. Bronsberg, I want you to pull up when I get done explaining. I need you to pull the fuck up. I want to talk to you. I want you to defend this shit live. I really need to hear it. I need to hear it. And you go and get everybody. Go, run, grab them. Tag them. Tell them May said, come here. Because I want to talk about this shit. We're going to get this a perfect side. Oh, see. Oh my God. See, Bronsberg, Soul Provider said, I think Game Changer used to promote it. Yeah. That old ugly incel Game Changer. Yep, he was all in her ass. She's deported now. I personally think Game Changer wanted her. But I do know that he probably saw her grift. He probably saw her grift that she was getting her education. I ain't gonna get into that. I'm gonna get to Game Changer in a second. Him and that. What's that lady name? Some kind of sweet something, some other Latino heifer. Sweet Melody, that's her name. Her grifting ass, she the same way. Bitch still ain't married. You love keep talking about submission and blah blah blah. That's what they do. Concubine, no, don't try it, Brunsberg. Don't try it. That bitch ain't good for nothing. Did she promote concubinage? Did she? No, she didn't. She promoted, because we could say them baby mamas was concubines. Melody, cool. Yeah, she a grifter. She can be cool, but she a grifter. Sweet Melody speaks, and Jessica. See, Jessica X2, all these grifting bitches. This is how you know except when you see one. Y'all defend women who are hypocritical. They say one thing and they do the whole opposite. And y'all just reward them. Y'all reward them. Y'all know what? Ty City's right. Hoes is winning, man. Hoes is fucking winning. Because guess what? Brittany Renner just got married. Hoes is winning. And I'm all with it. But what you're not going to do is sit around and talk shit to Black American women. That's my issue. Do you think that's right, Bronsberg? Do you think that's right for that heifer to come to the United States, a country that hosted her graciously? Can I go to China and talk shit to Chinese people about themselves? Can I do that? Answer me. Answer me. Answer me. Can I go to China and talk shit to Chinese people about Chinese people? Can I go over there and criticize their men? Can I do that? Is that going to be welcome? I'm asking you, is that appropriate to go to somebody's country with your po ass? This bitch live in a hut. This bitch live in a whole hut. Pissing in a hole. And you going to come to my country and talk shit to me and my people? You crazy. You crazy as hell. No culture, the third world ass. Dusty ass feet. You going to come to my country and talk shit? That's why you got deported, bitch. You deported. I don't even care. Yes, you do, because you used to contribute. I know you did, Bronsberg. You in trouble. I got smoke for you, Bronsberg. You need to go get your crew, because I need a whole bunch of y'all to explain this shit. I need everybody to come on. Show up. Tell Marquis sorry ass to come on over here. I ain't mad with him. He's still raggedy, but tell him to come on. I want to talk about this shit. I'm showing up to the powwow. I'm going to show out. I'm definitely coming. And you tell Christine and whatever that other thing to shut the fuck up, because I want to talk. Don't nobody want to hear them rambling for fucking 4 hours talking about nothing. It's literally the highest sign of disrespect. Exactly. She's not FBA. Bronsberg, I know the fuck you did. She's over there for 8 years. The bitch got an accent. She's been there for 8 years. She is not FBA. Her parents did not come from the United States. I know you didn't. No, the whole fuck you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh, I'm definitely coming to the powwow. I'm definitely coming. Oh, yeah. I'm going to give you that smoke because you deserve that smoke. You done defended that hell for so many times, and you was sitting over there in that chair. I remember. I'd be like, who is Bronsberg with the little wings and shit? What is that? You said you're FBA? Okay, you can be FBA, but don't say she is. Mel said another one bites the dust. We glad. I'm having a party. I'm having a party. It's called a deportation party for Chantel Simone. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a celebration party. I'm going to invite all the sisters, and we're going to talk shit to that bitch and ask her how does it feel to be shitting in a hole again. That's what we're going to ask her. She need to keep our fucking name out of her mouth. Stop trying to get all these simps and tricks. But anyway, let me go back to the beginning. I keep getting distracted. I'm going to go back to the beginning. So I pulled up, and I had listed okay, so I listed all these different women, and I put them in my thing. Right? My stream, my subs. Okay, I'm a sub to this one. I'm a sub to that one. Chantel Simone pops up for a femininity coach. So she's not the only one I was listening to. But I remember her distinctly because she proceeded to talk about, you need submission. You need submission. You need to submit. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I'm a feminist, so I don't know about all that. I get along with men, but the way she talking about submission, I don't know. So I got interested because the other femininity coaches, they were actually women who had households and they were doing certain stuff. She stood out. But I watched them and I watched her, and there was a serious contrast. There was a serious contrast. Most of those women were Christian women. Most of them were talking while doing like what I'm doing now. I am cooking and cleaning while I'm talking on my live stream. Most of them were doing that. They were showing household things and how they maintain their household. She stood out to me because mostly all I saw her do was talk. And she talked about how much black women need to cook. You need to cook for your man. You need to cook. You need to be cooking. Get a pot. Get a pot. You can't even raise a pot for a man. Right? And then she proceeded to talk about how fat and obese black women are. Oh, she has so much to say. You're fat, you're fat, you're fat, and you need to get to the gym. Get to the gym. And she had a little fitness channel, right? So I'm just taking it on face value. And I'm looking at the shit and I'm trying to figure out what do I agree with and what do I disagree with. And one fine day, y'all, after listening to her talk all that shit, and I was kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of buying the part a little bit about the overweight. I was like, you know what? This is tough love. I'm a fat chick. I'm Southern. I eat biscuits. I quit eating biscuits. But I don't eat a lot. But what I do eat is fucked up. And I don't exercise enough because I had a sedentary lifestyle as a teacher. Right? So I kind of was buying that part. I was like, you know what? She kind of right. This tough love. I'm just going to listen. I'm going to get motivated. Right? She a little skinny bitch. And I listened to the shit. And I was taking it in. I was like, it's a little tough love, but you take the meat and spit out the bone. Not like Brosberg though. He was over there tricking. I wasn't tricking, but I was trying to roll and flow with it. And then one fine day, I started looking at some shit. I started looking at some shit kind of different. You can love all the flavors, but the ones that disrespect your own people, right? You said my accent's on point. I tried. I had a neighbor, and he was from Jamaica, so I used to copy of him. Hell burning down upon me. I'd be like, oh Lord, here he come. Hell come down upon me. That was Harry. Anyway, this heifer was sitting her ass on the stool. Okay. She loved talking about black women and their weaves and their hair and this and that while she's sitting up there with braided synthetic hair in her goddamn head. So I noticed things like that. Then I noticed that the much as she talk about black women, you need to close your legs, close your legs, close your legs. You control your womb, control your womb. And I was just like, okay. So I'm listening to all these talking points. She sounded like, oh, and she loved to quote Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels. He said, the Godfather said, everything is Kevin Samuels. So I said, oh, okay, she's a grifter. And when he croaked, I was so glad because she talked about him less. I ain't gonna lie. I was glad when he croaked because she talked about him less. I used to be, and that's the point. I said, wait a minute. Because it wasn't always hate. It wasn't always hate. Most things don't start off as hate. Okay? Or hate or rage. It don't start off like that. But she talked down. And don't think I didn't notice that she was a Jamaican. Don't think I didn't notice. I said, how curious. But then I started looking at some shit and I saw the hypocrisy. You don't need an education. That's what she was telling black women. You put your education first. You don't value family life. All this type of shit. And then I started looking and said, okay, hold up. Because she talked about she had a bachelor's degree and was about to get her a master's degree. Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? She was getting her bachelor's degree and then she announces that she gonna get her master's degree. But no, not for black women now. We don't need an education. We don't need you put your education first. So I said to myself, okay, that doesn't make sense. Because she was trying to make, women feel bad. And I had some regrets myself about having had so much education and not putting marriage last, but putting children last. I had some issues with that, right? I saw some things I had maybe could have did a little bit better time-wise, right? So I was kind of there. But then I said, well, hell, how many children does she have? Because she's getting her education. I said, how many kids does she have? Well, what about her husband? And the more I listened to it, I said, okay, so she telling us black women we don't need an education, but we need to submit. That's what she's saying. Well, who are you submitting to, Chantel? I got on the damn fucking panel. Yes, I did. I said, who do you submit to, Chantel? Where's your submission? I'm single. I'm single. I just don't want girls to make the same mistakes I made. I said, well, at this point, you're like 28, so you can stop what you're doing. This was a big confrontation. And I gave her all the talking points. I said, you sitting up here getting education, paid for by these black African American men, and they're tipping you and paying you for talking shit to black women in our country. I told her that. She deleted that stream. That stream was 3 hours. I got in her ass. You hear me? I got in her ass. She fucked around and said the wrong thing. She said that she didn't see nothing wrong with the passport bros running through women. I confronted her about that. Do you want women to be hoes or you don't? Which one? Do you want women to actually have marriages and relationships and keep their legs closed? But you sitting here, and I got the damn screenshot. I got the damn footage. You sitting here, because what was his name? Rollo, whatever his name is. I forgot his name. He got on her head. He used the clips I made with Chantel. He used them. He pulled up Game Changer and her talking about it ain't nothing wrong with running through women. Booyah, you're caught. You're caught. You're caught. You're caught. Because you're hypocrite. You're straight hypocrite. You keep telling women they gotta cook, Chantel. I confronted her with all of this. I think his name is Rollo. He got on that head. Every single clip. Y'all can go back and see him if you want to. It's probably way back in the archive. But he pulled up all of this stream. It's about 3 different streams where I was confronting her. Point blank. Bitch, you a hypocrite. You telling black women they don't need no education, they need to cook. Well, guess what, Chantel? Your dumbass doesn't realize that I know for a fact, and everybody else does, that when you go live at 2 o'clock on the dot, guess what you do? You getting DoorDash. She even said it. Hey, guys, she's sitting on her ass on that stool, smiling like a fucking peacock. Hey, guys, that's my DoorDash. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on, panel. Hold on. I got to get my DoorDash. But you telling black women they got to cook. Bitch, please. Bitch, whole bitch, please. Okay? So the hypocrisy. You telling black women they need to cook, but you getting DoorDash. And not only are you getting DoorDash, on the live, showing and proving that you don't cook every fucking day. Y'all should see the video she just did about her going to Jamaica. She up there at KFC. And then she got the nerve talking about she gonna cook some plantains. She trying to fake in front for y'all. She didn't went and got 2 plantains and she gonna sit there and cut the shit. But you eating KFC. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. And these men are too stupid. They too goddamn stupid. They so thirsty and hungry and hurt. They cannot even see that she is a freaking grifter. She came to your country talking to your women, talking shit. And she ain't doing none of the shit. So this is when the big powwow came out. I literally blew her spot up. I would say it damn near ended her career. Because not only was I striking her channel for black female hate speech, not only was I doing that, and I told her I was going to do it. I was very public about it. I had a fucking campaign and I didn't stop. I had a schedule. I was hitting her channel day and night on schedule, 9 o'clock in the afternoon, in the morning, 9 o'clock in the evening. Same three streams. Over and over again. I did that shit like I was going to school, like I had a motherfucking job. I had a chart. I was keeping track of my work. I did that shit for 6 months straight till she got shadow banned. I was not playing with Chantel. You do not have the right to come to my country and talk shit to my people and then use our sorry ass, lame ass black men who are desperate and unselfish to weaponize so that you can get cash apps. You talking about our motherhood. You talking about our lack of ability to be married. We're not easy to get along with. We talk too much. We need to shut up. We're this, we're that. We're overeducated. We don't respect men. Oh, she has so much to say. We don't cook. We don't clean. We nasty. We don't know how to raise kids. Oh, she has so much to say about black FBA. Well, bitch, you deported now. Talk about your people. You in Jamaica. Stay over there, bitch. Don't talk about my people not no more. But y'all know what? She needs another shutdown. Because her third world ass is sitting over there in Jamaica. She's going live every day talking shit again. She took a whole year-long break. On her last live she did, she proceeded to say, yes, it was me. Man was harassing me. Man made my life so difficult. It was so stressful. That's all she ever talked about. May this, may that. Oh, bullshit. You did not want to be called out for grifting. You did not want to be called out for being so arrogant and rude to come to somebody else's country and talk shit to their people. We did not allow you to let us be a subject for you to make money. That's what you did. This is what America does to people. They make immigrants think they can get out of pocket. They make you feel too motherfucking welcome, if you ask me. Well, you back in Jamaica now. Talk about your people. Y'all got tons of baby mamas over there. Tons of baby mamas. Okay? You got tons of baby mamas over there in Jamaica. Somebody look it up. Somebody please look it up. Please look it up. What is the single mother birth rate? And I'm not finna sit here and shame women. I'm just trying to make a point. Women don't owe men anything. Women do what they want to do. Period. Point blank, period. Women do what the fuck they want to do. If they want to be a baby mama, that's their business. If they want to be married, that's their business. Okay? That's the problem with these men. They think they control somebody. They think they have rights to tell somebody what to do. You don't have any woman under your jurisdiction except the one you married to. And if you ain't married, you need to just shut the fuck up. You don't have an opinion. All you doing is showing you can't get a woman. That's all. All that crying and complaining. To who? For what? You still single. You still unwanted. You still an incel. Go sit down. You cannot earn a woman. Shit. Ain't nobody got no sympathy for that. Pathetic. Women don't want you, so quit complaining. Go be single. Go get you another man. Shit. Y'all men might need to get with each other. That's the thing, you know. Let me make my chai. Because I'm turned up today. That bitch got deported. And I'm going to prove to you how she got deported. She lives in a state where ICE raids are common. Where you going to run to? Where you going to go? Huh? Where you going to go? Boo-boo? Where you going to go? What you going to do? You over here out of status. Illegal. You ain't got no U.S. passport. She is out of status. She used African American men. It ain't no fake news. Bullshit. Okay, Brunsburg. Let me put the link. Fuck this. We're going to get to talking. Invite guests. Copy. Yeah, we're going to get to talking. I'm going to prove it to you. I want you to defend this. Defend this heifer. Brunsburg. Oh, now you need 5 minutes. Oh. Somebody please look up the statistics for single women. Single mothers in Jamaica. Somebody please look that up. I would have done my research had I not been so excited. Please look it up, somebody. Chantel Simone is a grifter. And she got a whole army of simps who sat there and financed the same educations that she said Kevin Samuels did not value in black women. She got the same education that she tried to discourage black women from having. Y'all see that? She tried to discourage black women from being educated while she was literally being educated. She was full-time student. How did she do it? The irony cannot escape me. How did she do it? How did an immigrant manage to pay as you go to college? Because you know if you're not legal, you can't get no student loans, right? Her scheme was to have African-American low self-esteem men twerk in her chat, big her up because they saying all the things that make them feel good, and they send it cash apps. $100 here, that can pay for books. They, the simps, the tricks, they paid for Chantel to be educated while she where her tether ass was being educated while she was telling Black American women in their own country they don't need an education. Y'all see that? Ain't that some wicked shit? This didn't even cook my chai. Does anybody see the motherfucking hypocrisy? Does anybody see the hypocrisy? I have dropped the stream. I have dropped the stream, y'all. I'm waiting on guests. Somebody, anybody, come drag your ass up here and defend this deported bitch. This Jamaican tether talking shit on U.S. territory. Drop it. Come on. Pull up. I dropped it. Pull up. Come on, defend it. Speak now if ever hold your peace. All y'all Black men got so much to say. Got so much to say. Got so much to say. Ain't nothing wrong with Chantel. Chantel is telling the truth. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who the messenger is. Oh, the fuck it does. Oh, yes, it does. A bitch that is doing opposite. Why you hating on who? On who? On Jamaicans. I'm not hating on Jamaicans. I'm telling you that tether third world pissing the whole bitch living in a hut don't got no right to come over here and talk shit temporarily in America talking about Black people. That's why. Oh, you a Jamaican? Oh, here we. This is why we got a problem, Don. See. You a Jamaican? Oh my God, I didn't hear no accent. Really, Don? It's me, or is it? Am I on mute? Can y'all hear me? You being funny. See, that's what I'm talking about, Don. Talking about you can't hear me. Y'all, can y'all hear me? Say something, because he over here trying to troll. Talking about he can't hear me. I see my thing moving. I gotta get this woman. I gotta let this woman know. Can y'all hear me? Hello? Do I need to switch earplugs? Do I need to switch earplug? You know what, Don? That's exactly what you intend to do. Come over here and mess with me. Do you live in a shack, Don? Well, Chantel does. So anyway, okay, Don, quit messing with me. Quit messing with me. You know, Don, you know I'll come for you. Don't. Today ain't the day, because I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating that this tether baby then took her ass back to the hut that she came from. Bitch, bye. Bitch, fucking bye. I would never do that. I can't go to fucking India talking about Indian people. Who the hell is arrogant enough to do that? Pull up, Don. You talking shit? Pull up. Don't keep on typing and twerking in the chat. Pull the fuck. Oh, now I'll be right back. See, that's what they do. That's what they do. Ain't nobody come up here to pull up here to defend this chick. Nobody. That's some bullshit. Make it make sense. So this is the thing. This is the part that I think ended her damn career. For the people who was following her then. Let me tell you what happened. So on that stream, I said, Chantel, I need you to explain to me why you're not married. Why you don't have children. Why you don't have a household. Can you explain how you promoting something you don't fucking do? Please explain it to me. Because I'm having a hard time. If you believe what you say you believe, and this is the shit that you living off of, and it's got you all this money, bitch, I'm going to need you to explain how you preaching to Black women that they need to close their legs, and you single, so that means your legs are probably open to somebody. They need to be married, but you're not. They need to cook, but you door dashing. They need to not go to school, but you have a bachelor's and you're currently full-time working on your master's degree. I need you to explain how you can tell Black women how to live and what to do, and that's some shit you ain't doing. You a hypocrite. You know what she told me? Do you know what she told me? Man, I'll never get married, man. I will never get married. Man, the motherfucking doors blew off the damn church. The fuck you mean you never get married? Bitch, what the whole fuck? Man, I was done. I was done. I went on a clowning spree. I still got the damn screenshot from when she made the comment to me as a on a community post. I confronted her again on a community post, and guess what? When I did that, all these dudes started saying, "Yeah, Chantel, how you gonna not be married?" And say they was disappointed. Them men was disappointed. She said, "I'm never gonna get married." Do you guys know that these simp ass incels, these trick ass niggas, do you know that in their mind they had some kind of fantasy that even if it wasn't them, that she would end up in the arms of some man, that she was the different one, she was the unicorn, she was gonna change the guy. Uh-oh, I got a guess. Let me see who the hell this is. Let's see. Oh, we got Bronzeberg. Come on, Bronzeberg.
Boom,
Answer,
boom, boom,
please.
boom, 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 boom.
Boom, boom.
Bumba Clyde. Why you wake up this morning and talk about the Queen Chantel? Why you do that? What's wrong with you? What the bumba cloud is going on? What's your problem? See?
Why?
That's
Because I found out that bitch got deported. Because I found out that bitch, she got
fake
deported.
news.
Let me change my audio. Hold on. Let me get it
Fake
off
news.
here. Hold on. Let me change my audio. I got to go back to my phone because it'll start. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
So say what you got to say. I'm going to give you the floor. Go ahead.
We just out here trying to celebrate all the women that's trying to set the other women right. You know what I'm saying? It just so happens that it be the women of America, but you just think that it's FBA. Yo, shout outs to all the pick-me's from 2020 all the way to 2024. You feel me? 2025, I say, but no one really cares in 2025. So celebrate all the pick-me's. You know what I'm saying? Chantel, since it's a topic of conversation, Sweet Melody speaks in that British mutt that's not here no more, no longer with us. R.I.P. to the YouTube sphere, Jessica X. You feel me?
What good is a pick me? What good is a pick me? Bronzeberg, what good is a pick me to anybody?
Pick me understands they role. They like, yo, I want to cater to a man. You understand what I'm saying? There's like, I was like, yo, every time my man comes home, they be like, I gotta please my man. So they already know to please the man when he comes home. Suck his dick, cook his food, make sure that he's rested right, run his bath water, drink his bath water, and be feminine and wear the outfits that she likes and respects for her man. That's what pick-me's are supposed to do. How do you not understand that programming? So when you said what you said about Chantel, that's fake news. She didn't get deported. She just decided she didn't get deported. She decided to go to Jamaica and eat those mangoes like you have on the screen.
Trump decided.
You know what I'm saying?
And
she's still making that content to fulfill the man's ego. You understand? So I respect the fact the matter Chantel did that. Yeah, I used to be all up in them chats. You heard?
Yeah,
I ain't donate no money.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Man, you a hater, man. You don't want to see women shine. You don't want to understand that the women of today are poison to a lot of the degrees. You understand? So that's why they have these women that got that get right. And then telling women you need to do stuff for your man. So shout out to Tay Baby. That's another one.
Okay, so she's an independent woman tricking herself off on YouTube, using the trick funds to send herself to school while telling other women they don't need, specifically black women, that they don't need an education or focus on that because Kevin Samuels said so. So let me ask you this. Why did Chantel need an education?
Because she wanted to advance. She wanted to advance her career. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with her getting an education.
No. She said that women need to be wives and they need to close their legs and they need to submit. So why does she need, instead of a husband, why does she need a degree instead of a husband? Please tell me.
To better her circumstances, to become more smarter for her man.
Oh, that's not what Kevin Samuels taught them.
I mean, I don't really loosely go off the the Kevin Samuels logic, because I felt like there was too many dudes that was dick sucking. So that's why I just was like, I'm gonna refrain from conversations about Kevin Samuels, especially the days when Jessica X was around. That's why I trolled the dumbass. So that's the reason why I just was like, yo, y'all do a little bit too much. You know what I mean?
You cannot separate Chantel from Kevin Samuels.
It is what it is.
That's whose talking points she was constantly repeating, and you was twerking in the chat.
I was twerking in the chat.
You were twerking in the chat. Bronzeberg, I remember you because I used to get mad because I'd be like, "Why that dude keep saying that stuff?"
What did I say?
That pissed me off.
Wait, what did I say in the chat?
Oh, you used to say all kind of shit. Oh, you was twerking hard. You was repeating and ad-libbing and adding in your little 2 cents.
I really want to know. Yeah. I really want to know what I say because I find that shit hilarious. Yo, I used to be in the chat trolling. I used to troll everybody.
Nah, you was sincere to the motherfucker. Don't try that. Because when
Nah,
I confronted you,
no. Anybody who knows Roswell, everybody knows I used to
man,
troll
please. Your ass was
everybody.
you was
I
a
used to
SBE
troll.
captain.
What's their name? Fucking Sister Georgia Cockery Rose. I used to troll them. I used to enjoy trolling Jessica X. That shit was hilarious. She'd be like, "Why is Bronspur speaking to me like that?" And I trolled Chantel. I thought that shit was
You
funny.
was not trolling Chantel. You was clapping.
I was
You was
trolling.
over there. You was over there probably tricking off. Ain't no telling
I
what.
ain't paid. I never paid. I never put down no
You
cash
never
out
gave
for
her
a kid.
$5.
No, I never did. That's a fact. I don't remember ever sending no money out to Chantel on her stream. I
I
used to
can't
be there.
remember. I can't remember, so I'm not gonna claim it for you.
Uh-huh.
But that bitch got deported. How you feel about that? She
She
gone.
didn't get deported. That's fake news.
She's not here.
She decided to go to Jamaica.
She didn't decide to do shit.
Yes,
Why
she
is she over
did.
there?
Because she wanted to go back to her homeland. You never know.
No.
She might come back to America.
You're in denial. She ain't coming back. She's done.
She said that?
So.
She said that? She said
Trump
that?
said so. I
Well,
said
Trump,
so.
just because Trump is deporting people don't mean that she got deported.
Well,
That's
lucky
fake
he
news.
sent her to El Salvador.
Fake news. That's fake news.
If you self-deport or deport, you still deport.
How do you self-deport? I thought you just decided to leave.
No, it's called deport. The bitch self-deported or she got put out. One of the two.
She decided to leave.
No, you in denial. See, you up here twerking in the chat over here.
I mean, what's your problem with tethers, yo? Like, what's your problems with Jamaicans,
I don't have a problem with tethers.
I just see Jamaicans every day in Brooklyn and the Bronx. You feel me? Everywhere. My best friend is Jamaican.
Have no.
You know what I'm saying? And them Jamaican girls, sometimes they know what's up. They know that they cater to their man. Shout out to the Jamaicans when I go to that Jamaican restaurant, the beef patties and jerk chicken. You heard?
But she promoted marriage. That's
yes, she did.
But where's her husband? That's what I asked.
She don't got one. Husband. That's because she wants to be a concubine. I told you that. She want to be a side chick.
No.
I happily take it as a side chick.
You trying to defend this bullshit. She want to be a hypocrite.
Because pick-me's is needed in this world. You understand what I'm saying? Whether you Jamaican, whether you British, whether you American, just like you said, Sweet Melody speaks. You know what I'm saying? These pick-me's is needed in the world, son.
That's another one. I confronted her ass one day.
Who, Sweet Melody?
Sweet Melody and shit. That bitch.
She's a whole lot of shit. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to them thirst traps on IG. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to bitches who losing, okay?
They losing. They winning. She on the market.
How long they gonna be on the market? Chantel down there 40. Look at the bitch. I watched her age.
She's like in her early 30s though.
Nah,
man.
Bullshit.
She's in her early 30s. She's like 33. She's like 33, 34 years old. 36.
She almost about to hit the wall. I ain't
what the fuck? Like she's like 33, 34 years old, man. What you want? Like
she started when she was 27. She lying to y'all about her age.
So what?
The bitch is aging.
What did she say? What did she say her age is? She said she's in her 30s.
Titties is falling. She aging too. Please stop.
What? Whose titties is falling?
Danica Marie, her titties is going down.
I don't really care about Danica Marie. Danica Marie is actually married too. Wait, but Danica Marie is actually married.
I don't know if I believe that. If I was a married woman.
Well, how you don't believe that? Her husband has a whole channel.
Nasty ass outfits on, talking to men.
Her husband has a whole channel, man.
I don't give a fuck.
You said that you don't believe she's married.
Say what?
You said you don't believe she's married.
Because that's not how married women act. They don't sit and talk to stranger men with titties out all day, every day as a career. They don't do that. That's weird.
It's the surface level for me. Women want attention. All women want attention. I don't care what you say. So everybody has their unequivocal ways of expressing themselves, which happens to be Danica Marie with that horrible tattoo that's on her chest.
So it's expression when the pick-me's do it, but when regular women in the street wear whatever they wear, it's a problem though.
Hey, look, listen. The way that this world works, women of today don't even dress the same no more. There is no decorum on how a lot of these women dress anyway.
Look at
you feel what I'm saying? So you know another one that's dope as fuck to watch. I was just saying in your chat because you thought that I was saying that she's FBA. I was saying Cooking with Kaya. Shout out to Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya understands. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cook for. I'm gonna steal your man. You keep complaining. You keep bitching. You keep complaining. You keep bitching. I'm gonna make that plate for your man. That's why you think you got all that hatred. I need me a certified bad chick dish. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Bronzy. Cooking with Bronzy. Yeah,
Okay.
cooking with Kaya. You understand?
Y'all
That's
do
an
the tricking
FBA.
with
He's
Kaya.
FBA.
Y'all know how easy y'all black men are to manipulate. Let's get
No,
to that.
we're not that easy to manipulate. You don't
Y'all
think
are
I
very easy to
recognize the
manipulate. We
bullshit?
can be
I
lying
smell
to
the
your
bullshit. You
faces, telling
understand?
y'all we're 30 when our
What?
ass is 40, and y'all will eat it up.
What you
We can
mean?
be lying to y'all, telling y'all we're married and we're not. We can tell y'all we'll never get married and don't want none of y'all niggas, and y'all will
So by that
still keep
standard, should I
telling us.
believe you married, May?
Huh?
So by that standard, should I believe you married, May?
Well, if you look at my content over time, you will see, like yesterday, my husband is with me and we're always
How we know that's your
together.
husband? Since we gonna play
He
that game, I'm gonna
acknowledges
play
us as
devil's
wives.
advocate. I'm gonna play
Yeah.
devil's advocate. How we know that's your husband?
Man, come on. My husband comes
See
on
what I
camera and
mean?
all that.
But
Oh,
you see
so
what I
see,
mean?
you see how desperate y'all get just so
No,
y'all can make
no.
a point?
Has nothing to do with desperation.
Yeah, it's
You did not
desperation.
Danica Marie as
So
being married. But then when I flipped the script on you, now you sit up there. See how desperate y'all are? So I'm desperate because I believe Danica Marie is married. And I'm playing devil's advocate to think
well,
that you're not married when I know you are married.
marriage is a actual institution and it has its own
Correct.
rules and regulations. And one thing that's very normal is that men protect the honor and their own honor of their family and their integrity.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that you don't want your wife, not because you're controlling, but you don't want your wife exposed to stranger men. And if your wife chooses for whatever reason, see, I think that's strange. All of these women. What's that other one? The one that's like a frog. The frog with the
What?
Muslim frog with the lipstick. What's that bitch name? That ugly bitch. What's her name?
I know
You know
you
what I'm fucking talking
yeah,
about?
I know
That
you
ugly ass
talking
bitch.
about the Crimson Cure.
Yeah, that one. Crimson Ugly. That one. That bitch sitting up there, she is not no damn Muslim. She just got a head wrap on. You, as a Muslim woman, do not sit and have audience with a whole bunch of men.
She's
That
modest.
violates purdah, which
She
means
don't show enough. She don't show all the curves.
no. Islam means that you have modesty and to sit
That she is
face
modest.
forward. There's no. I'm not talking about just how you dress. Modesty is not being on camera. You will find
What?
that a lot of really devout Muslim women, they will have their cameras off.
That's
They
cap.
don't sit, and they definitely talking to women. They don't
That's
talk to
cap.
men.
That's
They
cap.
don't talk to men. They
That's
don't talk to
cap.
men.
That's cap.
Bullshit. That's
You know how
ugly.
I was like, we can look on
She
YouTube
ought to
and
stay
we
off
can
camera if she knew
okay, that's
better.
fine.
Ugly self.
You can wait. First of all, you can look on here on YouTube and on Instagram and on TikTok, and they have a bunch of Muslim women that are cammed up and speaking about how you need to be feminine as a woman and change and talk about the brothers and stuff like that. I just was watching the other day. There's a Middle Eastern chick that has on a hijab and all this other stuff, and she be talking about, you need to use. I don't understand the nature of these women because of haram and whatever the fuck she says. I don't know what she's
Right.
saying. But she was literally having a conversation talking about, women of this era is something different. I had a whole conversation on it.
Okay, I give you that.
You know what?
There are,
If you wanna have the battle royale at the Brownstone Powwow later tonight, I'll try
oh,
to
I'm
find a
coming.
clip and
I'm
show you.
coming. I'm coming full. I'm coming fully loaded.
Go ahead.
Fully fucking loaded.
I'm
And
all
I need
for it.
Marquise. Call everybody. I need you to call the troops, call the army, call the Chantel Brigade, call everybody. Call that bitch if you want to.
I'm trying to see. I'm gonna try to
that
DM.
deported bitch.
I'm gonna try to DM Melody and see if she gonna come to the
Yeah, tell
Brownstone
she
Powwow.
said, she know about May May. She know about
She
May
know
May.
about me.
And I told her, I
Yo,
said, let me tell you.
tell Sugar Bum's bum ass to come over there too.
Yeah, Sugar Bum will help get in her ass. Mel, you come too. We
She ain't gonna do shit.
show up.
She don't even pop up on panels, V.
Gang. We gonna show up gang.
Gang, I'm a grill to perfection. That's what I like to say. But what I'm saying is like at the end of the day, you hating on. She didn't get deported. First of all, she decided to leave. No, she did it. She was living in Florida. She decided to move to Jamaica, and she was enjoying her mangoes. That's why you hate it. She was enjoying her mangoes. You had to Snapchat that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That bitch got deported.
She did not get deported.
That heat got on her. That Trump heat got on her.
Nah. That didn't happen.
Was driving down
fake
the street
news.
in the Jeep that y'all
You're
brought
spreading
her.
false information.
That bitch was driving down the street.
That's what I mean. I had mad respect. I got respect for Venus, but Venus is lying. Venus is lying. She did not get deported.
She was driving down the street in the Jeep that y'all bought her. Y'all tricks bought her. And she got pulled over. And I said, Jamaican bitch,
this is all a lie. This is all a lie. I understand your hatred as an FBA. This is all a lie.
Get your ass. You got a one-way trip. You about to get the fuck out of here. That's what they
You're going to come back to America. Watch.
They throwed her down on the ground.
You're going to come back to America.
They throwed her down on the ground.
She came to New York already.
Synthetic weave ponytail, and they throwed her in the back of that damn
What you mean?
truck.
FBA's wear weaves too.
And 2 weeks ago, she sat in that detention center.
That's a lie.
crying and shit. Couldn't get to her cash apps at the
That's a
center
lie.
center. And
Venus.
next thing you know, she talking about me in Jamaica now. I
Yeah,
mean,
she
in
is.
here.
Venus is lying. She said y'all funded a tether who doesn't care about FBA. That's the fuck she does care about FBA because she wanted American
She's
BBC. She
not a
probably got it.
foundational Black
She
American.
probably
That
got
bitch
it.
got an accent.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Nah, she's
Wait,
an
let's
imposter.
continue this. You got mad at her being a tether, right? What about the what is it? The Muslim woman? I think there was another Muslim woman. Hold on. There was another Muslim woman that used to be on Lapeef Network. And why y'all ain't have no smoke for her?
I had smoke for her.
You did? You know
Yeah.
who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Fake ass bitch. I know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying, like, I don't understand what the
Is that
hatred
the
is
same
about.
one that they found out that she was a stripper of OnlyFans while she was a Muslim?
I don't know. I don't know about that one, but I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, the hatred that y'all have for whether she's a tether or not, just like y'all used to give Melanie King smoke. Y'all did Melanie King so dirty, she decided to go back to doing content about political shit.
No, Kevin Samuels died and she lost her ride. That's all that happened. He died.
Well, everybody did. Everybody rolled the whole Kevin Samuels coattail, which I thought was fucking corny. And that's why I was like, that's why I'm not doing content around that fucking high value man bullshit. I was like, oh, y'all is dick riders. Why you think I used to see, man? You don't even know the work that I did. You think that I agree with that Kevin Samuels shit day in, day out? I used to get on Jessica about that shit.
That red pill bullshit a minute ago. What you mean? Women need to be this. Women need to be
They do, but it's like some of that shit started to become toxic. You think I believe in that high value man bullshit? I was like, a lot of y'all dick sucking. Like, I don't want to hear about that fucking high value. Now you sit up there talking about Kevin Samuels is a father. Father of what, nigga? What the fuck is he the father of?
But you would like his idea.
No, it's not that I didn't like Kevin Samuels. I just felt like the whole philosophy of high value man this, high value man that was bullshit. I felt that. Like, I was just like, that's complete bullshit. Like, I don't want to hear about no high value man nonsense. This is
you know what? I think that he had a point when he talked about what high value men are, but most high value men are elite. And the truth of the matter is, most of us are regular everyday people. We might be middle class, professional, or whatever, but we're still just regular people. What he tried to do is let people who are working class and middle class and professional, or even upper middle class, think that they could just ascend to some level because they put a fucking suit on. That shit was dumb.
Yo, we used to call him, yo, shout outs. Who was it that used to do it? Man of Tomorrow, my homeboy, Wacky World of OTV, a couple other people used to be like Kitten Hills. He used to be talking shit.
Kevin Samuels was a gay man. He needed to be quiet. He's a
why y'all had to? That's if he was a gay man, how come he DIE'd with a woman though?
DIE. Well, I think he might have been bisexual. That's what I think. But you never know. He could have been like girlfriend. A lot of gay men have female friends. They call them fag hags.
What's that mean?
Been a fag hag.
What man? Come on, son. Like all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, like, all right, I'm gonna say this. Kevin Samuels had some dope shit. You know what I'm saying? He had certain things that I was like, he's actually correct about that. But there was just a lot of dick riders that was riding the coattail, and then they tried to do the whole entire thing. Like, yeah, you know, basically they made it known, like, I'm gonna try to take Kevin Samuels' spot. And I was like, nah, we not doing that. Be yourself. Be original. That shit you doing is corny. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta say for the record, as a woman, right? I got titties, I got ass, I got thighs. I am a full woman. I have to say that because nowadays, you know, people are confused about what a woman is. I have a woman. That. Yeah. And we have this thing about us as women. We're not going to talk about it. But if you come across men who are sexy and attractive and high value and stuff like that, married or not, you just like, ooh, it does something biologically, right? It just does. Especially attractive men. It's like, ooh, it's a ooh in your body. I ain't going to go into no details. It's a ooh. Okay, I'm just call it ooh. Kevin Samuel gets no ooh. He gets no ooh.
He gets no ooh.
He gets no ooh.
I know this. Women usually have that gaydar senses better than men.
Oh yeah. But I think most men could see he was not masculine. There was nothing masculine.
But why do you think we clowned him? I used to hear conversations from my family all the time. My family and friends. Like having a conversation. My mom used to watch that shit. My mom used to be like, yo, what's up with this dude, Kevin Samuels? That dude is gay. I was like, yo, ma, you wildin'. He was like, nah, that dude is gay, yo. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. But it's just what?
You're making my point. You got gay men trying to tell heterosexual men what to do, And then you got unmarried bitches like Chantel trying to tell women who are not married just like her what to do. You
But the
see?
message is needed though. I don't
Nobody
know
needs
about
the message.
the gay men is a little bit off putting. Like
No,
I'm just like
no,
I don't
no.
know. I
No,
don't
honey,
know
your
about that
point.
one. But
No.
the women
Based on
they
what you're
need
saying, a gay
it's a
man
breath
has
of
the
fresh
right to tell
air.
heterosexual men what to do. Then
May
Chantel
it's a
also.
breath of fresh air though. You know,
No,
when you
she's
see
not a
a
breath.
woman
No,
that's like, I want to be in my feminine
she's a
frame.
bad breath. She's a bad breath.
Nah,
She's
it's
halitosis.
like it's minty
The
fresh.
bitch is halitosis.
It's
No,
Jamaica
sorry.
ting. It's grapefruit soda. You heard? You know
Do
what I'm
not.
saying? It's a breath of fresh air. When you see someone like Chantel Simone come out the woodworks, whether she's in America
Chantel is
or
in a
she's
hut
in
right now.
Jamaica,
The
and
bitch
she
is in a hut.
says,
She's in a
"Women,
hut and she's pissing in a hole and she's doodling in a hole. I don't want to hear
how
nothing
you know
about the
that? You been to
crazy of
Jamaica?
Chantel
You know how
Simone.
they
The bitch is in
lifestyle
a
is in
hut.
Jamaica?
What?
You been to Jamaica?
I
You
love
know how?
Jamaica. I've been all over Jamaica for many years.
Huh?
Jamaica is my second home, third home.
So how you talking down on her being from Jamaica? Talk about she in a hut.
Because these bitches, just like Tam, they bring their ass over here from their third world country.
Ham?
They doo-doo in
Who the fuck
holes.
is Tam?
They come from a fucking hut and they come over here and they try to talk down to African Americans like they got something to offer. And they need to shut the
You
whole
sure
fuck
about
up.
that?
That's why.
How many FBAs you know did the same thing? You got smoke for them too?
What I'm telling you, don't make this no FBA, us
You
versus them. That's
did.
not
I'm
what this is
trying. You
about.
said Tether, right? So I'm trying to
No,
understand if it was that. What about FBA content
I wouldn't have
creators?
had, listen, I wouldn't have had no problem with Chantel. If
If she
she
was
just talked
FBA,
in general, if she just talked in general, just in general,
if she was FBA, right?
why didn't she just talk about even if she could have even if she wanted to expand it, she could have just talked about American people. She could have done that.
She did.
What I'm experiencing, no, she talked about black women. All her pictures with black women, black women, black women, black women is
And you
black
know
women.
what's crazy about that? How you
That's
don't know
what
she was
made her
talking
so
about
easy
America?
to strike. That's
How
what
you?
made it so easy for me to get her shadow banned and struck, because she constantly was saying very strong statements, particularly racial statements about black women.
It's
Literally, quote,
relatability
black women can't get men, black women can't
as
be
well.
married. Nobody wants black women.
It's
This is how that was
relatability.
easy to strike her. This is why it was so easy to
Nah,
take her
you was
down.
just being a hater. You just wanted to strike her channel because you didn't like the message. That's crazy work. And the thing about it is that just proves that the message is working.
That
Because the thing
proves
about it
that the
is,
bitch is losing.
you as a married woman and you hating on a woman who wants to be a concubine and a side chick,
She
that's
doesn't want to.
crazy
Wait,
work.
hold up,
That's
right, right
crazy
there, wait,
work.
right there. When did she ever promote side bitch and concubine?
You
When?
said she didn't want to be married. You
When did
said
she
she
ever promote that?
You
So you
said
making
that
up
she
stuff.
didn't want to be married, but she wanted the rest of her femininity, and she was like, "It's good because I'm looking for a man. I be at the gym, and I want to
I
see
would
if men is
never get
checking for me."
married, man.
Word.
I would
So
never
she don't
get
want to get
married.
married, right?
I
So,
would
but
never get married,
she could
man.
be a second boy. She could be a second girlfriend, or she could be the side hoe.
So she basically be a baby mama, like the one she talking about, right? She
Does
gonna
she
be
even
the
want to have
side
kids?
piece.
I don't even think she want to have kids.
See? So but she's supposed to be for femininity and teaching women.
That's
Don't want to
true.
have kids, don't want to get married. You see what I'm
What
talking
you
about?
think? What
Do
you
you
think? What
can
you think
somebody in
concubines
the
is about?
motherfucking chat acknowledge that this is hypocrisy? He's sitting up here defending this bitch. He's saying she don't want no kids, she
She
don't want
want
to get
kids.
married, she don't want to submit, she don't want to cook, she
No,
want to
she
be a
does want to
boss bitch,
submit. She
but
does
he's
want to
sitting up here
submit.
letting her talk like she can represent Kevin Samuels. Man, get
She,
the
but
whole fuck out of here.
but she does want to submit. That's the thing. She just doesn't
No,
want to
she's
get
not
married.
submitting. Is
She
she
doesn't.
submitting in Jamaica? No, she
Yeah,
submitted to
she
Trump.
is.
She
How
supported
you know
him.
that? How you know
The
that? How
bitch
you know
gone.
that?
Bye bye. Bye,
But
bitch.
no, she's not going because obviously
She
you still
gone.
think she's making content.
She's making content about her single sad ass life sitting in some hut in
She's single
Jamaica
and
with
winning.
nowhere to go
You know how
with her
many
two
dudes would
degrees.
dick that
She
down and
got two
appreciate that
degrees.
shit?
No, let me tell you. Hold on, wait a minute. I need you just hold on, Bronzeberg. Dondor Gordito, get your ass up here and defend this bitch. You too. V-Dub, do you got something to say?
So
He said,
provider.
hey,
How about Venus
leave the
come up
suit.
here?
Leave the suits
Venus,
out of this. Huh?
Venus got a problem too. So why don't Venus come up here?
Venus is at work. That's why.
Okay, no problem.
All the woman
She can
has to
come
do
over
is
to
slap
Power
her
Out
booty,
tonight and talk
and
shit.
y'all will go. Y'all know what? Chantel fooled y'all. She fooled
No,
y'all.
she didn't.
Yeah, the
No,
fuck
she
she
didn't.
did.
No, she
That bitch
didn't.
got a Jeep. She
She
got a
had
rent
an
paid.
agenda.
She got her rent paid. Y'all
Yeah, that's
paid
right.
it. Mm-hmm.
So that I don't think that was off the back of all those super
She
chats.
got
I
a
don't
hair
think
did.
that.
That
Yeah,
bitch
she
went to
got her hair
work.
did.
How you
She
gonna
had
do
the
that
nice.
to her?
She had the nice Caribbean braids.
She
You
went
know what I'm saying?
live. She went live almost every day from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. You do know those are working hours, right? That bitch
Yeah.
didn't have no job. Y'all was paying her bills.
She says she's a fitness trainer. How is that not a
No,
job?
that's a lie. That's a lie. She ain't no damn
That's a
fitness
job.
trainer.
That's a
That's
fit.
some shit she tell y'all. When do people get trained? In the morning?
So that
Into
makes
the
perfect
afternoon?
sense. So that does actually make perfect sense. So that means that in the morning she goes to the gym,
She
she
never
does
told y'all
fitness
that.
training,
She
and
never
then
told
after
y'all
she
that.
gets off of work, she
Nah.
comes back and she does her stream for 2 hours.
Nah, she never told y'all
It
that.
makes perfect sense.
She never told y'all that. You making up shit. That's fake news.
That's
But
not fake
listen,
news.
you
You just made my point.
Nah, that broad was using y'all to get her a Jeep, pay her rent, pay for her school, pay for her DoorDash. All these simps sat up there and tricked off on Chantel Simone, and now she done got deported. Y'all investment is gone.
She did not get
She
deported.
done got deported, and
She
y'all
didn't get deported.
investment is
That's a
gone.
lie.
Okay?
She did not get
Bye,
deported.
bitch.
She didn't get deported.
I'm glad she gone. And
I'm glad. Well, you glad she's gone, but she didn't get deported.
I'm gonna get me a brand new troll account. I want to announce it right now. I'm about to get me a brand new troll account. I'm about to unleash hell upon that bitch while she's sitting in that hut.
I want to see what troll account this is, because I'm gonna be sitting in the chat laughing. I'm gonna be like, can you time that person out, please?
I'm gonna start off slow. You know how I'm smooth.
I don't give a shit if you start slow or you go faster. I'm gonna get somebody to time your ass out.
Don't do that, Bronsberg. Don't run no interference.
Don't give this account a Rich. Don't give them nothing. Make sure you time their asses out. They talking shit. We must uphold the Kevin Samuel doctrine.
I'm gonna send a $3. I don't want to get a bitch too much because I don't want her to get no Jamaican dollars too high. I think I'm gonna send $1.99. I'm gonna say bye, bitch.
So you gonna support this tether. Damn, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. You gonna support?
Y'all tell them I'm coming. Tell them I'm coming. Tell them Miss May's on the way.
That's fine. That means you supporting the platform.
Now I'm just gonna do it one time so y'all know I have.
It's okay. I'm gonna hold that against you. Just remember that.
You talking about door Gordito? You talking about a wrench, dude? I don't even know how to work this shit. I know how to point and shoot. I don't know how to do wrenches. I don't know how to do nothing.
You gotta go into. You gotta watch into your YouTube thing. Go all the way to the bottom and say, give them moderation or whatever.
I'm on the phone.
I know how to do it. That shit is easy as fuck.
Okay, I'll make some of y'all moderators. I'll do that.
Yeah, it's easy to do that.
But Don, you tricky though. I don't know about you because you like to play games.
Ain't nobody tricking. You're just a hater.
The
thing about it is that we all love these pick-me's. Shout outs to all these pick-me's. The one that I'm watching right now is Tay Tay Baby. Shout outs to Tay Tay Baby. You know what I'm saying? She's lit. And she's a certified, I think she's a certified psychologist. Man, y'all gotta stop hating on these pick-me's.
Is right. Hoes is winning, man.
Hoes is winning.
Hoes is winning.
Why do you think a lot of these hoes have OnlyFans?
Hoes is winning.
Hoes is winning.
I should have been a hoe. Why didn't I choose hoehood?
You decided to get married and be boring.
Hoes is winning. They get education paid.
Hoes is life. Hoes is doing philanthropy work and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hoes is winning. Brittany Renner, she done throw drinks on niggas, cuss niggas out, beat niggas up, throw water bottles, tore up sets, did all kind of stuff. She been traipsing all over the goddamn place, being a straight hoe.
She's low life.
Everything. She said she fucked 3 men in one day.
She's low life.
Got married. Hoes
is
winning.
Well, that dude is a simp. That's a certified simp who married her.
I like him though. I like him. I think he's funny.
Well, who's she married again?
I don't. He got gold teeth in his mouth. I forgot his name.
Yeah, he's a simp. He's a simp. He's a sucker. You know, he married Brittany Renner. Like, he has no respect for himself. But it's cool, you know, man.
You got respect for Chantel. No different.
No, it's way different. Because at least I could talk shit to a single woman. When you talk about a woman that's a whore, and she sat up there and decided to fuck off all these men and try to go back at men and wind up getting married, that man is a simp. You taking all her behaviors with you. You know what I'm saying? See, when you talk, did Chantel ever say she fucked 4 men in a day?
On a show. She put on a show and she showed you who she wanted you to think she was.
But man, let me ask you a question. Did Chantel ever say that she fucked 3 men in a day?
She probably did, but she ain't gonna tell you.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't even say that. You can't even. You talking about I'm twerking in the chat? That's not solidified at all. I was also trolling in there.
Bronze was twerking in the chat.
I wasn't twerking in the
That shit
chat.
used to burn me up. I used to go,
None of these feathers
who the
came off
fuck
my
is this
body. You
bronze bird
understand?
dude? That's what I used to say. Who the fuck is this bronze bird dude?
I know.
I didn't even know who you was. I was
That
just
was
like
the
mad
troll.
at you forever.
I was the troll.
You used to talk shit to me. You don't remember?
I did.
I know. That's how
It was
I
war.
remember you. I'd be like,
I
you
was
make
I
me
was like,
mad.
who the fuck is this lady May? Like, who the
Right,
fuck you think
right.
is? She gonna troll and shit? Like, who the fuck is this lady? Like,
You
like,
got the troll trying to troll the troll. That wasn't working for me. That pissed me off. That's why I never forgot you.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I trolled
Never
everywhere. When I first came on YouTube, I started trolling in the manosphere. You feel me? I had to. Grand opening. I used to technically troll on Game Changers. But I had to get my first lick first. You feel me? I had to do practice. That's what I always say. My first troll hood was Jessica X's panel. I used to go at her so many times. It was so fucking funny. I used to troll Melody. Yeah, I used to troll Jessica.
Why you don't like Jessica? Hold
No,
on,
it's not.
One second. Let me address Don with you. This is May. I'm going to take you to this. This is when I get back to Atlanta during lunch hours. We can get the special. What is he talking about? We'll trick at a concert and sporting event. I don't do tricking. Don Gordito, you funny. Haha. What was you saying, Bronzeberg?
You said why I don't like Jessica?
Yeah, why you don't like Jessica?
No, I actually did. No, I actually did like Jessica. Jessica was cool, but I used to just troll the shit out of her because I found it funny because she didn't know how to act when I started coming at her.
You a terrible troll.
She used to be big and bad. She's like, well, at least it's not like this, Bronzeberg. And I used to say to Jessica, I said, shut your British ass up. Shut the fuck up, British. Like, yo, I used to go off.
What do you mean by
She gave me the platform to do it. I appreciate her for
that. Why are
that.
you coming at me like that?
Yo, Chantel could get the work too. I used to say little bullshit to Chantel.
No, I don't believe that shit. That I don't believe.
You don't have to.
I think when you was with Chantel, you was in worship mode.
I was in worship mode. That's crazy.
Yeah, you was worshiping that bitch because you defend her every chance you get.
Not at
all.
all.
The only dude that pulled up. Where the rest of y'all at? Where is the?
They scared to hit this because I'm certified. You understand?
This deported bitch. I want somebody.
She's not deported.
This deported bitch.
She's not deported. She's not deported.
Is deported. Stop telling lies.
I'm gonna get the. So why don't you get the clips out for tonight on the Brownstone Powwow?
She got it on her channel. She told me I'm in Jamaica. I chose to live
matter of fact, why don't you show me the clip later tonight? Why don't you show me the clip when you went on Chantel's and you sat there and you got at her? How about that?
That's what's it? Oh, it's Ringo. I said Rollo. His name is Ringo TV. So I will find the 3 different videos, and he's like, "Ooh, May is getting her." You know, he was like, he's doing it like he's Don King, like he's calling a match, and so he's stopping and going, and he's talking about how I'm talking shit. I trolled the fuck out of her. She deleted all that shit because it ate her up.
Because you made her get her fifis that she had no choice, that she had to delete it. Do you strike her page and shit? Like, you have no respect for these pick-me women.
I don't.
That's the reason why it's hard. That's the reason why it's hard in this world. Why you think women have such a hard time dating in this generation? Because when they want to do nice stuff for men, they cause another woman sitting up there causing ruckage.
Don't go to other people's countries and talk shit about their people. That's number one.
What you mean? There's Jamaicans here every day that speak on FBA women and sons they women in America. Just like African. Just like African women. Who's Tam? Oh, hold up. Yeah.
Why isn't she talking about Jamaican women?
She is. She is talking about Jamaican women.
Separate. Just stay on your Jamaican people.
Mm-hmm.
You'll go get your ass in the streets and go walk down them dusty, unpaved roads and ask some of them women with them busted ass flip-flops on.
Oh, shit.
Why the fuck they don't got no man in their life and they not married? That's what she needs to do. Chantel, you on assignment. Get your dusty ass out of that hut. And
is she really dusty though? She clean up nice.
Some Jamaican women.
She got braces now. They
don't keep their poom to their self.
She got poom. She got good poom. You didn't see all those mangoes she was eating?
Just go ahead and send her Cash App. I know it's hurting you. Go ahead.
You want me to send the Cash App? I'm gonna send the Cash App to every pick me I see. Every pick me. Raspberry will definitely send you a Cash App. You heard?
Deported Chantel needs new flip flops. Send her $100, please.
She got flip flops. Just make sure she don't get no Crocs.
I want to see them fucking feet. Them third world feet ain't no joke.
What you mean? What you mean? I'm pretty sure they pedicured. I'm pretty sure they pedicured and they picked up nice. You know what I'm saying?
The Asian
Wagwan.
When they see Chantel feet, they start talking shit.
How you know that? How you know that about her feet?
That's what they.
What you mean? Yeah, they done did enough dirty wine though, right? Dirty wine them. They keep their feet nice. You know what I'm saying? They take off their Pumas and their feet look nice. You feel me? It's not dusty. Got the socks on and all that.
Those are dog feet.
The fuck? You talking about he got bitch feet now? That's crazy.
They grunt the shit. That's when you know they done. They do
No. They keep their feet pure. You understand?
Nah, that's bullshit.
They put on their Pumas. They put on their Pumas.
They kick the coconuts open.
They roll around the streets with their Pumas on. You feel me? After they get done with a hard day's workout in Jamaica, cracking coconuts, they take off those Pumas, take off their socks, and they got nice feet.
Chantel got third world.
You a hater. You a hater.
Twisted toes and shit.
You a hater.
We good.
You a hater. Like let the message get out. It's like what other picnic you can't stand besides Chantel though?
I would tell you about what's that lady name? Miss Melody. What is her name?
Sweet Melody Speaks. Shout out to her. Jersey Live. You feel me? Jersey shit. You can't say she's a dusty.
She's a leftover done.
How you say that? How you say that?
Because she got time to sit up over there on the Game Changer with a low self-esteem ass and sit there and co-sign all that bullshit that ugly ass man is saying, and he's just an incel, okay? And I heard some weird shit about his ass. So they say he real ugly, like he's like, you know, like sinfully ugly. That's what they say. I ain't seen him, but I've been dying. Anybody got a picture, a Game Changer? I would love to see so I can judge for myself. But they say he's sinfully ugly, and they say he's a creep. And she got time to sit up over there instead of serving her mind, right? She got time over there instead of submitting to her mind. She don't got time for that.
Sweet Melody speak the truth.
Game changer.
Wait, Sweet Melody, Sweet Melody speak the truth in America. You know what I'm saying? That's real Jersey shit. You don't come across a lot of Northeast women that's feminine like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a breath of fresh air.
So she's feminine because she's whispering in the damn in the phone.
Oh, because she do ASMR. It's not only that. It's just the fact of the matter. Like
y'all like whispering bitches.
Oh, ASMR. Oh man,
that's something.
It's just like what you said earlier. It's just like what you said earlier. That ooh feeling. That's the same thing with men when women give off that femininity, and you could tell us that femininity shining. They give off that ooh.
Can I tell you about? Can I tell you a secret?
What?
Robert,
what?
Us women, we know how to be fake. You know that, right?
I know that. I know y'all know how to bullshit.
I'm a black.
I know that firsthand.
I'm gonna try to black pill you real quick. We know how to give you what you want and make you think we're giving you what you need. We know how to do that, and it be fake.
Man, I know all this. You don't have to black pill me. I'm educated in this shit. I've seen women use their femininity to get what they want. I've seen that. It's not bullshit. You know it's true. Wait. But you know it's true what I'm saying. Women use their femininity to get what they want. They use their charm. They use this and the third.
But we slick and we smart. We know how to hide who we really are for a long time.
You think Melody is hiding who she is?
You talking about she's sweet, she's nice, she's
nice.
That's an act. She's on the internet putting on a fucking act.
What you think she's a rugged Northeaster?
Huh?
You think she's a rugged Northeaster under all that bullshit?
I ain't say she rugged, but that bitch is not what you think.
What you think she is?
You whispering, she's sitting there whispering and you impressed.
No, it's not that.
My name is Sweet Melody. Hi guys. That's bullshit.
It's not that. It's not that. She understands how to cater to the man. She believes in also sucking your man's dick when you come home.
Okay, so
and making that man.
Hold up, I got a new guest. Who is this?
Who this?
Add to the stage. Thank God.
Oh shit.
Thank you. Woo!
Oh shit.
Let's rock and roll.
Let me get out of here soon because it's about to be some bullshit.
Wait. Don't go.
Chantel got deported. She got deported.
She didn't get deported. That's a lie. She decided to leave Florida and go to Jamaica. That's what it was.
That Texas heat, that ice got on that ass.
That's a lie.
Listen, Queen, sun kiss. That chick got her bachelor and her master's degree. She hasn't even had a chance yet to use it in the United States. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, 2 weeks ago, she pops up in Jamaica doing a stream talking about I live in Jamaica now. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Sometimes people want to go back to their homeland.
That bitch got deported.
She didn't get deported.
That's not how you do stuff. You don't spend time getting a bachelor's degree for 4 years and a 2-3 years of a master's degree, and then you just leave the country that's the most powerful country where you can get paid the most. All the opportunities are here. Make it make sense. You
When
lying,
she used that
Bronzo.
opportunity, to go back to her homeland, kick it for a while. You never know. She might come back to America. She might come back.
Queen.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know how you know she deported? She don't have a plan, Queen? Because for
He
the
ain't got
past
no plan.
the past 2 weeks, she been sending her ass back on YouTube again every day. Not one day is missed.
That's
This
good.
is her new income now from Jamaica. The
That's
bitch got
good.
deported.
There's a lot of content creators making money.
Bullshit. Queen, what's your thoughts?
I think something going on. Nobody get that education and then run their ass back home before they make some money.
Thank you. Common sense is setting in. Thank you.
I
If I
mean, that's
go
what's logical.
in the logical,
That's crazy. Yeah, that's the logical conclusion. That's crazy. That's funny.
it is. She came to America and we graciously allow her ass to be here, illegal or otherwise. She comes here and uses black culture, black men tricking on her like Bronsberg used to be twerking in the chat. And
Hmm.
this whole
This is
culture
all
is
alleged.
created around shitting on black women. Got
This is
her
all alleged.
cars, got her rent paid, got her tuition, and now the bitch is deported. Bye, bitch. Bye,
She
bitch.
wasn't. She wasn't deported. These are all lies.
Bye, bitch.
So May is lying because she did not get deported. She just left to go to Jamaica. You feel me? She just decided to go. You know what I mean? And she's still making that content because she cares about the Black American man.
You in
So
denial.
it's all love. When you have
No, the fuck she
preferences,
don't. Stop saying that dumb shit.
when you have preferences in the
If she
Black
say she
American
ain't never
man
get
and
married,
that
if she say
BBC is
that shit,
throbbing and you love the Black American man, you show it. Why you think we got all these pick-me's that try to vouch for the
did
Black
she say
American
that she
man?
didn't want no man? Did she say that shit? Did she
She
say she
want a
ain't
man.
never?
She want a man.
Correct.
She
Did,
ain't a lesbian.
did
She
she
ain't a
say
lesbian.
she? Did she say she ain't never get married? Ain't that
She
what
ain't
she
never
said?
getting married, but she want a man.
Correct.
That's why I
Correct.
say she might want to be a concubine, be a
She
side
might
chick.
want to be a
Ain't nothing.
lesbian. She might want to be a
How she want
lesbian.
to be a lesbian if she like dick?
You don't know. But you ain't seen her with no man. Give me a break. Give me a break. She might want
Why?
some
So her
coochie.
man has to come on stream to
You
verify that
coping,
she's
bro.
like that.
You coping because all that
I'm
tricking you need.
coping.
You coping. You
I'm
coping,
coping
Bron.
real hard. Yeah, you
And
said
I ain't
already
seen nobody
sipping.
else come up here to defend this bitch and her hypocrisy.
You already said I'm sipping, so it don't matter. It's too late. I'm already down this rabbit hole.
I want you to
He
listen.
told simping.
I want you to listen, Bronsberg. To just listen to this. Queen, I want to ask, just listen, Bronsberg. If you went to a country, a superpower, and you got your education, especially if people was financing you through YouTube, you just got your master's degree. What do you think that would be a logical thing for you to do? Would it be to go back to your third world country before you make
Well,
this
it
money?
depends. It depends on how much
What?
money I'm making. Because if I'm
Okay.
making a good amount of money, because I ain't gonna bullshit. If I was from fucking Jamaica and these niggas is paying me, I'm going back home. Jamaica fucking beautiful.
Uh-oh.
So what's the point of getting the degrees?
So May got it twisted up.
So the degrees was for her to get a job, but they love her uh, doing that bullshit. So she made money other ways. So fuck it.
Oh, okay, so
Mhm.
maybe she was getting so much trick money that she
Yeah.
did the math and realized that hell, I can make just as much talking shit about black people, black women,
Mhm.
because of these trick ass niggas, and I can do
Yeah.
this in my own country, which makes it
Mhm.
basically this education is obsolete. You think that may be possible, huh?
Yes.
Damn,
Yes.
It's fake
that's a
news.
lot of tricking.
It's fake news.
Well, the bitch gonna get
Girl,
over.
these
She gonna get
most of
over.
these they don't these niggas don't care. They just want somebody to degrade black women so they can feel better about themselves and they don't
Not
mind
even.
paying her to do it.
It's
Shit.
not even degrade though. Like it's just a fact of the matter. They need
It's
to start
it's
correction.
degradation. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up. Don't
it's
sit up
not
here
a
and tell me that
degradation.
dumb shit. Like I don't
Uh,
be sitting up in these chats and in these bushes listening to this bullshit.
all the hatred that's
Fucking
coming
tell
out
me this
you
bullshit.
ladies' voices this morning is
Ain't
amazing.
no hatred.
You know what I'm
It's the truth.
saying? It's
I'm
some of
talking
these
about it's
women.
not degraded.
I'm not
Like
saying
we ain't
y'all, but
sitting
it's
here
some of these women that
listening
wake
to
up and don't even brush their teeth. For what I'm saying, don't even change their panties, and they go ahead and they go on live streams talking shit.
Who said
And
change their
they,
panties?
they
God
sit up
damn.
there,
We talking to two homemakers,
they sit
sir.
up there and
Two
talk shit.
homemakers. We get up at 6 in the morning. Who
They
you
get up
talking
6 in the
about?
morning, don't even brush their teeth, and then they sit
Lies.
up there
Who?
and talk about, oh, look at you men, look at you
Lies.
dusty men, sitting up there going
Who
for
is
this
these
woman.
women
You know
y'all
what I'm
talking
saying?
about?
I know it's a bunch of these women that do that
No, no,
shit.
no,
It's
no,
all
no, no,
right.
no, no.
You
Don't
don't
say
like to
it's a
see a
bunch.
man. You don't.
Don't.
It is a bunch.
No,
It
no,
is a
no,
bunch.
don't say it's a
I've
bunch.
seen these
Name some
content
names.
creators, and they hate on these content creators so much. They trying to
Name some
shame them,
names.
all that shit.
He
You
ain't
know
got
what
no
I'm
names.
saying?
You talking fake news.
I
Name
would
some
say names.
names.
I would say names, but I don't want to give them too much credit because I don't want to give them
Yeah,
credit.
because you
I
don't got
know.
no names. I don't never
I
have no
got names.
names.
I got names. I
That's
got names all
y'all ass.
day. I see the screenshots of all that.
Y'all, you ain't got no names. Y'all sitting up here making
I
up
got
shit.
mad. No, I ain't making up nothing. Watch when I
Yeah.
have the brownstone power out tonight. You're gonna see certain
I'm
people.
coming.
No, it's gonna be at least 2 women in the chat. I know that's gonna come through and talk about, oh, look at Bronzeberg defending that whore and this, that, and the Thor. You know
Be
who?
prepared.
It's
Be
all right.
prepared.
It's
Bron.
all
Be
right.
prepared.
It's all right. It's all right. I can't wait.
Who?
I
Who
just
you
I'm
talking
wait.
about? Sugar
I'm
Bum?
wait. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Who you talking about?
It could very well be Sugar Bum. But all I'm saying is the usual suspects that I know that be hating so
That
hard,
bitch in the
all the
state
women and
house.
stuff like that, gonna come through and they're gonna talk the same old bullshit. I already
Well, first
know.
of all,
It's crazy how crazy.
Sugar Bum is a chat troll, and she ain't got no channels sitting up here degrading black men. She participates in chats and
I
responds
don't
to
need
what's
you to
good.
defend. I don't need you to
I'm
defend
not. I'm
that
not
individual.
defending. I'm telling what the hell going on. When you
But
sit up here
it's
and
fine.
say motherfuckers ain't changing their panties to get up here and talk about black men, I would like to know who you talking about.
No, it's. I'm not saying her specifically, but all I'm
I know
saying at
you
the
ain't
end of
talking
the
about
day.
her because she a chatter.
Yeah, but I'm saying that at the end of the day, it was so disgusting that you even had content creators, like not even a few years ago, that even sat there and was getting people's channels blocked, trying to dox them and all that, all because the message was so strong. So when it was strong and they sat there and advocated for black men, y'all hate it. And think about it, this
Who?
May is a shining example of a hater that sits up there and wants to strike down Chantel's message. But it's because it's so strong that she has to do that. And guess what? She's still winning. She went to Jamaica and decided she wanted to eat a mango, which is the reason why
The
May
bitch got
wanted to sit up
deported.
there. May wanted to sit
The
up there
bitch
and put
got
out a
deported.
thumbnail of Chantel on the fucking screen of her eating the mango. Why you just hating so hard?
That
It's
bitch got
crazy. May is lying now, talking about she got deported, which is not true. She just decided to get that plane ticket and go to Jamaica. It's all right.
deported.
Well, we don't know what's true or not
We
because
support.
she ain't even bothered to tell her audience that she
The,
was moving back to Jamaica. That's kind of weird.
the hatred is
She
real.
ain't gonna
How
tell
you
nobody. All of a sudden, just out of nowhere, people plan to go back home. They usually say, you know what? In about 6 months, I'm gonna be going back home. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to my
Right.
family. She was
yeah,
sharing
Some
that.
ain't right.
the
Some
hatred,
interesting. That's an
the
interesting
hatred is
story.
real. The hatred is
Queen,
real.
she's from Texas. She was living in Texas, and that's where all the raids and shit was happening.
Oh yeah, they probably ran up on her ass at some point.
Nah, she didn't get deported. She didn't
She
get
I
probably
deported.
saw
was
the
hiding.
story
No,
on
she
Facebook.
probably
Said
didn't
the
get
bitch was
deported.
riding down the
She got
street.
it.
She probably was hiding somewhere when they kicked the doors in, and so she was like, "Shit, let me hide," and they ain't find her ass, and she was like, "Let me get the fuck on
May,
before they get my ass."
May was talking all that shit, but only went to her page once. I want to see if Chantel drops the link again on her channel, if May's gonna pull up and give her that southern smoke. Probably not. Because
Chantel got May blocked.
Yeah, she got me blocked.
because you was
But I got a whole
because you was
plan.
doing
I
too
got a
much.
whole plan. I got a whole
You
plan. I'm about to create me a whole troll army of accounts. Okay, I'm finna drop down on. I'm gonna drop bombs on that bitch like she not gonna believe. And I'm gonna put a little
like
symbol.
Nagasaki.
I'm gonna put a coconut. Y'all know the little. No, I'm gonna put a palm tree so y'all know it's me. Don't tell them when you see the palm trees.
I'm gonna
Don't
get
tell
your
them
ass
it's me.
topped out. I'm gonna come over the channel just for that specific purpose. I'm gonna top yo. I'm like, can you rich me, please, so I can top your ass out. Watch.
Queen, it ain't this dude is coping. He's coping because he
No,
likes
that's crazy work.
He talking about Chantel was not hypocritical. Talking about she was promoting concubinage. Come on, man. Come on.
No, I'm saying herself.
Yeah,
She
I
want
don't
to be
give a
a
damn what the
concubine.
hell. How you gonna promote concubine, but then
No,
tell
I'm
these
saying
women they
herself.
wrong
I'm saying
for
herself. She wanted to be a concubine and a side chick. It's nothing wrong.
how they behave?
She's still trying to
That's
please the
crazy.
man. Yeah, she's still trying
That's
to please a
trifling.
man. She's still trying to please a man. So it's all right. You know what I'm
She was
saying?
promoting marriage for Black women. Y'all need to get married. You need to
That's right.
submit.
That's
You
right.
need to
But she
cook while
said she
she's
not
ordering
getting married.
DoorDash.
Never
Get the
get
fuck
high off
out
your
of
own
here.
supply. You
The
heard?
bitch got deported.
Nah, she left. It's man, it's all right if you don't agree with the message, but this
You're in
coping and this hatred that you have so hard is really explaining itself.
You're in denial.
Crazy.
And you know what? The reason why you're in denial is because you tricked off so much money. You twerked so hard in that
I
chat.
already told you
You
I ain't
still
never
out
sent
here
no
married.
money to her. So what I send air? What the fuck?
You
I
financed her new wheels on her Jeep.
I ain't never
The
sent no
same Jeep she
money.
was driving when she got deported from the United States.
That's word. I was like, get off that bus real quick. You feel me? Going to get in that Jeep. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You leveled up in the world.
Pick-me's never win. They never
Pick-me's
win.
always win.
They never
Pick-me's
win.
is always valuable, especially if they don't have an OnlyFans and they respect themselves. That's word.
She back in the
What's
hood.
word? Word to what? Because don't none of them got no man.
Word to the virtual world, peeps. You know what I mean?
I think the only one I think got a man is what that chick named Sade.
Yeah,
That's the
Chess
only
Friday is
one that got
married.
a. That's the only one that's married. The rest
And
of them ain't got.
May hated on her too.
The rest of them ain't got no
Wait,
goddamn husband.
explain that, but that's what I'm saying. May
What
hated on,
bird? What the fuck wrong with you?
what you mean?
Why is you talking while I'm talking? How that work?
I'm saying real quick though, May hated on Chess Charday as well though. That had no reason because she's actually married. I tried to ask May why you hated on Chess Charday. She didn't really have a sufficient answer. She was moving the goalposts like we playing soccer.
Well, I don't care for any of them. You got to sell your soul to make your dollar off the insecurities of men. I don't respect it.
Right.
So all of them, in my opinion, can really just shut the fuck up.
Is it
Especially
insecurity?
if you married. Because we know good and goddamn well that inside of marriage, half the shit they sitting up here saying is not viable.
How so?
You mean how so?
They
There's
can't get
no
marriage
married
advice.
ass woman sitting up there doing this shit that they talking about. And if they do, 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna be married that long.
How you
Don't
figure?
know
Y'all
man
two are
won't know
married and
damn
participate in panels.
say what?
So y'all two are married and y'all participate in panels.
That's not what
What
she's
the,
talking
what
about.
what does a panel got to do with anything I just said?
Hey, but what I'm saying is real quick though is May, why you ran away from when I was talking about Chess Charday? Because she's married. See how she went on mute?
You saw that. You
yeah,
saw that.
yeah. I'm gonna call that ass out. I'm gonna call your ass out. Yeah, what about
What do
Chess
a panel
Charday?
got to do with anything?
I was just throwing that in there. So May, what happened? So
No,
why
no.
why
Answer her question. What do panels got to do with being married? I
I'm
want to
just
know.
saying, it's
You
just
need to
like
talk
it's
about
all this
Chase Charlotte.
hatred towards you. It was a hatred towards a married woman, right? And
They
she
say
was
that shit
saying
all the
that,
time.
and she's married and y'all married. So what's the hatred about? I'm trying to understand that.
But
So
I ain't got no hatred for none of them. I just don't have no respect for them because that shit sick.
you should.
Why?
Chess Charday is trying to gather the black community together as a married woman who understands
Do-
the struggleness of what goes through the black American's world, especially the black American man's world. So the thing about it is, what I don't understand is why can't she be uplifted up and be respected out here just because she makes
Uplift her
content
for
for
what?
men's?
What reason do she need to be uplifted when she's sitting up there helping support delusions?
It's not supporting delusions.
Yep, it is.
How
There's a
do you
recognition.
know? Are you married?
No, I'm not married, but there's a
Okay.
recognition. There's a recognition that black American men is having a hard time in this dating field or the red pill market.
Black American men is having a hard time in every aspect of life.
Uh-oh.
That's
What's
right.
your point?
Sometimes we need some upliftment. You understand? I'm not saying
Okay,
be
then go
entitled.
get your upliftment for a male mentor that can help your
We
ass
got that.
pull yourself together. You don't need no woman sitting up here feeding your fucking delusions about
Not delusion.
relationships when you got women that are actively opting out of
She
dating,
got
period, because
deported.
they don't deal with y'all.
But can I ask a question? Why every single time I bring up Ches Charday, baby goes on mute?
Stop it.
Why? Wait, no. If we gonna talk about all this shit,
Well, y'all
Ches
talking about
Charday got
Don't go
mentioned.
nowhere,
Nah,
Queen. Don't go
why?
nowhere because
Why
this
the
dude
fuck?
right here is delusional. He needs
No,
he
why
needs
the fuck?
intervention.
That's what I want to know. Why the fuck they keep muting every single time I mention Ches Charday? Why? Why?
I'm trying to be nice. I already talked about all the other raggedy bitches. You want me to talk about her too? That's all I'm gonna
You
do.
talked about Danica Marie. You talked about Danica Marie. She married. You said something
Bitch,
about
that
her.
bitch ain't
You
married. That
said
bitch ain't married.
she's
Somebody
married.
said it. She ain't
The
married.
dude
Get
that
her
had
titties
the
out.
the dude
No,
Call
that
that
go to
man that
jail.
said she married.
the nigga is married. She married to
Eric,
what's her
what's that
husband
nigga
name?
name?
Yeah,
Eric Bell.
Eric do fitness
Yeah, she got
content.
a man on record. I got that. She got a man on record. Married
She's
in
married.
marriage.
No,
I
they
call
married.
marriage. You can be. You can have a certificate. You can have someone you
And
promise
Why
the
you
to
ain't do
sign
that?
nigga,
to.
the
Huh?
nigga
Go ahead.
Marie ain't fooling me either. She is selling. She's thirst trapping. That's how she making her money.
It's just
I don't
the hate,
respect that shit neither.
the hatred
But
is real.
she making an honest living. Okay. But I don't know how you sit up there in skin tight clothes
Exactly.
and in sexy clothes and then sit your ass up there and call yourself trying to admonish black women about anything. And we're not gonna even talk about that big ass crown sitting in the middle of her fucking chest that the niggas told her to hide for her channel to blow up.
Yeah,
So
that was my
one, you hiding yourself, you ain't being authentically yourself, and you about ghetto as hell. So you are essentially still the same woman that they talk about, but because you provide some eye candy, they'll excuse what they claim they don't want.
nah. She's talking real
I'm
shit
like,
sometimes.
That's all
I
they
just
doing is talking though, Bronzeberg. I told you women, but I'm gonna black pill you. Women are manipulative. We know how to get money out of men. You don't listen.
no.
We
I am
know how to
listening.
tell you what we want you to know, and
I'm
we
not
say
no,
what
listening.
we
you
think
not
you want to
listening. We
hear.
telling you what the hell's going on. You telling us we hating. Ain't nobody hating. I'm just
Yeah,
telling you
May
what the
is
fuck it
definitely
is. I don't
May.
respect that shit.
May is definitely hating. You know what I'm saying? I still need May to answer my question about Chess Chart. I'm not off it.
See, no, you see that's the thing. You
Yeah.
know the nature of me. When I talk about somebody, I'm gonna go in, and
So
that's what
why
you're
you ain't
trying to get
going
me to
on
do.
Chess
That's why I
Chart
keep
yet?
muting. What does God say? What does God say? If you can't say nothing nice, don't
See,
say
I
nothing at
just
all.
I
That's
just
why.
exposed you though. So why you don't want to
So
go
okay,
in
you
on
want me to
what?
go in on Shay Sade? Let me tell you about
Yeah, let's
that
go.
wig hair and
Yeah, bullshit, because you got natural
We
hair.
Karen.
no,
That's a lie.
that's her real hair. I'm
That's a
playing.
real hair. You full of shit. Go ahead.
I know I'm full of shit. That's why I corrected it.
Yeah,
Cause I know she don't wear no wig. That's her real hair. I
that's a
give her
real hair.
credit for having some real fucking hair. I give her credit. But look, that heifer is sitting up in an apartment. She don't have a household. I'm just gonna say that.
What?
She's sitting up in an apartment with nothing to do. How many years has she been married? Where are the children at? Where are the children? Because if she has some
Uh-oh.
business in her household where her children been married 5 years with an African, so you know children are a requirement when you with an African. They want children year one if you with an African, which she is. So my question is where the children at? Because if you was in with the children and doing what your wifely duties and motherly duties were, you wouldn't have time to be sitting here admonishing other women in other women's business. See, that's why I don't respect Shay Sade. Shay Sade needs to go get speech pathology because her something wrong with her mouth. I don't know if y'all noticed that.
God
That's what she
damn.
needs to do. Instead
Damn.
of her going and talking shit, she needs to go and get her mouth fixed at the speech pathology. That's what she needs to do instead of doing live streams. I'm
God.
not done. You asked for it. I'm about to give it to you. Where are the children? Focus on your children. She does not have any children. So she is subpar. I'm just telling you. Maybe she got a problem. Maybe she got an issue. But when, like I did, when I had an issue, I focused on fertility 100%. She's not doing that. She has no fruits of the marriage. So that bitch can't talk to me. You understand? She ain't putting no work in. She
She
don't
can.
got no fruits of the marriage.
She
She
can.
can't talk to me. Let me tell you another thing. I am going to assume that her husband has a second wife or a third wife in Africa, and he's back and forth there. And that's why she got so much time to focus on other men and not her husband.
That's
He probably
bullshit.
got two or three wives.
That's an
Okay.
assumption. Just made an ass of yourself.
Well, she ain't in his
So,
face. She ain't
but
in her
I
husband's face.
love,
She
I
in other
love
No,
when,
women's
that
face.
actually
I love,
makes sense.
I
That
love when you
actually
move the
makes
goalposts. I love when you move the goalposts and you go from
Why
it's
you
about
think that
getting
makes
that.
sense, Queen? Why you think that makes sense?
one. She has a pretty successful YouTube channel. Why the hell they in an apartment?
Okay.
Now, if he's splitting his money between several different households, then that will make sense, especially since they don't have no kids. It is quite feasible for them to live in an apartment, but why the fuck you in an apartment, man?
Shay
And
Sade
what is
is
you
his
doing?
Shay Sade is his anti-deportation ticket. Okay. Okay.
I love all these assumptions. Like it's crazy, but like I'm so proud of you, May, for just proving my point about how you like to move the goalposts. Because first it was about
You
marriage.
asked the question, I answered.
No, no, that's cool. But at first it was about marriage, and then it moved to why you ain't got no children. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. I'm a black people pill you real quick.
You telling
Y'all
black women
women,
what they need to do, but
yeah,
you don't do it what you supposed to do. Where your
I'm a
children at?
black pill you women.
Okay, go ahead. Go
The
ahead. You got it.
problem is with you women, it's never enough. If it's one thing, it got to be another thing. If it's not that thing, then it has to be another and another and another. That you just made my point, man. So I understand. First, it started off with
Shay
you ain't
Sade is
got
the
no,
third wife.
you ain't got it. Yeah, I know. So you're looking for a reason. So at first, to start off with, why don't these women have a husband? They don't have a husband. They ain't even married. They entertaining you men. You men keep tricking off on them, right? So
I
that's
mean, that's the
started.
biggest question.
And then
That's a valid question.
I mentioned a woman who actually is married, successful, and all that shit.
Actually,
Except
I
she got
mentioned
no
that
kids.
woman.
She ain't got no kids. And that's where May wanted to make an example out of her.
Queen
I should have
said
been
it's a
saying that.
valid point.
It's
What you
not a
gonna
valid
say to
point.
that?
It's not a
Yeah,
valid
that
point.
is a valid point.
That's because
Children,
Mrs. Queen
chil-
Sun is a contrarian. So I don't
no, no,
mind if
no.
she's doing that.
No, no, no. It's not a criterion. It's true because I don't watch her content for those reasons. That shit is weird. I don't fuck around with that weird shit. You get to doing some weird shit, I'm gonna get the fuck on unless I decide I want to challenge you one day and then I'm just smooth cause your ass out like I'm ignorant as hell. But I don't bother with that because all of that shit is weird. I ain't seen none of these women that get up here and say all of this shit that I look at and be like, okay, she's valid. Let me this is her. No, all these bras look like they're exploiting the insecurities of men so they can make a
Yep.
dollar.
Yep.
I don't believe
And
it's all that.
I got a husband and I have a son and I had a father, I had grandfathers, I have uncles, well had uncles, everybody dead now. But I wouldn't want nobody doing that to the male members of my goddamn family. That shit ain't okay.
They blowing smoke up
Because
the
what
men's asses for money.
all kind of smoke up their ass and they ain't doing nothing but making it even worse in the dating pool with this bullshit that they and then they turn around and tell you most of them how they don't even want to be in a relationship.
It's
So
good.
you getting up here and you saying all this crazy ass shit, you don't want to be in a relationship. So fuck the next bitch and what she got going on. Fuck the dynamic that she's gonna have with this man. You just gonna tell him whatever he think, whatever he wants to hear, so you can get this dollar. Meanwhile, in the actuality of reality, he's still not gonna be able to get along with that woman because you done filled his head up with this delusional bullshit, and he still don't think that he has to cooperate with that woman. He still thinks he don't have to uh get to know anything about that woman and her personality. She just supposed to cater to all of his whims. That's bullshit. I don't respect none of that shit.
Never get high off your own supply. That's the theory.
If I could
Salute.
Please
take
don't
the
recognize it
grandma,
as
if I
business.
could take my granny glove off and slap all them bitches, I get them grandma slap. Cause what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yep.
So I remember when May hated on a premiere I did, right? And she didn't recognize that one of the grandmothers was telling the truth on the dating field of today. She hated on that one. So it's just the fact of the matter that when that truth
You,
gets out about
oh
the
God.
generation of women in this era, May doesn't want to accept the truth.
She got
And
deported. She got
that's why,
deported.
yeah, you deflected. So I looked at my comment section, and guess who was in there hating? Especially when that grandmother made a great message on that premiere. May the Alchemist and Sugar Bum. Both of them in my chat sitting up there
It's
talking about what the
necessary.
fuck
It's
is this lady
necessary
talking
trouble.
about?
It's
I
necessary.
remember that. I was
It's
sitting there, I was like,
necessary.
I was
So
shaking
what
my
was the
head.
great point that this lady made?
Said it's not the men, it's the women of this generation. Said why you can't find this woman was like, why I can't find a husband? Help me find a husband. And this grandmother was speaking truth.
She
You know
got
what May
You know
deported.
said?
what's funny?
You know what May
You
said? Hold
know
on,
what?
wait. Let me finish my thought.
Okay.
Just real quick. So I was watching the chat, right? And I
Mm.
seen that, Sugar Bum always talking bullshit. She talks. I don't really care. May, I knew was going to talk bullshit. And then she had the nerve to sit up there and say in that premiere, oh, that grandmother has a 1925 perspective. God bless that grandmother, though. Why she got to do that? Why can't she sit up there and say,
Her
you know
old
what?
ass needs to let the new generation live. That's why.
No. How you don't know that woman that was in the moo that was sitting up there letting those men, excuse me, I shouldn't say that, The muumuu was the dress of the era, but I'm getting off topic. Excuse me. So when I was talking about this, right, I said I find it amazing that you have an older lady that recognizes what's going on with the dating field of today, especially with the Black American man. So when I'm in my chat, May the Alchemist comes up in my chat spewing bullshit while I'm sitting up there looking at the premiere, and I said, I'm shaking my head. I thought that May would actually agree about that because this is from an older perspective. You feel what I'm saying?
Old
And
don't mean
No.
right.
and the thing about it is, May didn't agree with that. She was hating on that older lady that was sitting up there spitting truth to
So
her niece or whoever it was or her
That lady was
grandchild.
finding every fault in the women and all the
and that's
reasons
my
why
question.
black shit don't work out. That's why.
That's bullshit.
What will make you think that just because she's older, you're gonna find some validity in what she's saying?
Boom.
Well, the thing about it is
She got deported.
more experience. You know what I'm saying? More time to understand what it's like to be in a marriage or a relationship because you had more time on your hands. You know what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying?
let me tell you why that's not the case, and why y'all need to stop getting these old ass people to get up here and say anything. 9 times out of 10, that a woman lived in a time where women didn't have as much rights or the ability to care for themselves the way that they do now. So when somebody else is a control over your way of life, there is a level of bullshit that you're gonna have to tolerate in order to keep your life. Meanwhile, women don't have to tolerate no bullshit now because they can take care of themselves. And
So
so
you
when you get
disagree?
somebody that had to deal with a lot of nonsense, then yeah, they're gonna view things from a particular perspective because they don't ever know nothing else. Both of my grandmamas got the fuck away from their goddamn husbands for whatever the case may be. I don't know what happened between them. They was already divorced by the time I got here. All of my grandparents were still very active in my life, but there wasn't neither one of them under the same household.
We're talking anecdotal. The thing about it is,
You tried to
Your
use an
grandmama is
old dried up
anecdotal.
lady to make a point
huh?
about modern shit.
My
That's the problem.
grandmother. Well,
Your
I can't
old
really say
lady
that. I can't
on
really
that
say that.
thing was
My grandfather died, so I can't really. You can't really say that.
You
You
from
can't say that.
Jamaica. That's different. We different.
What? I'm not from Jamaica. I'm from fucking New York.
You said
anyway.
your people is from Jamaica. Don't try
Born
it.
in Bronx, New York. What you mean?
Your
I ain't from
people, your
Jamaica.
grandmama from Jamaica.
My
Come on.
grandmother's from the South. They ain't from no fucking Jamaica.
You said one half of your family was from somewhere, didn't you?
I ain't never say none of that. I said my family. I'm a fourth great migrationer. That's what I said. I said my family's from the Carolinas and Florida.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Aha.
So
Try to give you
that
that
old
type of
lady
shit
is
and fail.
anecdotal as well. Okay. So no, that's not true. And I actually go to other places besides YouTube because it's like pulling teeth to find anything healthy as it pertains to relationships on YouTube. I go other places and listen to these people talk. And a lot of therapists, male and female. When it comes to relationships, honestly, the problem is not the women. Most of the time. Most of the time it's immature, childish men.
He don't want to hear
Because
that.
y'all are. Don't want to grow up, sit up here and pay women that sit up here and tell your ass they ain't trying to be nobody's wife. But we gonna shit on these women and that make you feel good. That's immature and that's childish. Now, for a woman that's single looking for a man, why would she get into a relationship with somebody that's gonna pay somebody that don't got their interest in heart? Meanwhile, y'all screaming over here, y'all the leaders. You ain't leading me nowhere with your stupid ass because that's the stupidest shit you could ever do. You taking resources out your pocket just
Okay.
because somebody's saying something you like?
$100.
You should see my face behind this avatar. I'm cracking up. Y'all are funny as shit.
Nah,
I
he's telling you
love
the truth. You
I
know what,
loved it.
Bronsberg? You're blue pill. You're blue pill,
I'm
and I'm
not
trying to
blue
black
pill.
pill
I'm
you.
black pill as fuck.
No, you're blue pill. Totally. That's why you buy
Yeah.
into that bullshit. That's
Black
why.
pill. I'm
Y'all
black
need
pill
to
as
leave
fuck.
all them goddamn
You
pills
don't think?
alone. It's
Hey,
called drugs.
hey man, you
Good
don't think
point.
I trolled these dudes into realizing they was simping the fuck out on these different chicks on panels? You know I was doing that, right?
Let me tell you
You
something,
don't think I
Bronsberg, about
recognize the game,
marriage.
man?
I want
You
to
know?
tell you something about marriage real quick.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell you because I'm not done with that Danica Marie shit. I saw that bitch wear a titty hoister one day. Do you know what a titty hoister is? It's
Yeah.
a piece of fabric that go around the back of your neck and it goes under the scoop of your titty, and that's all that's holding you up. That's it. A titty scoop. She put on a whole titty scoop. Okay. So I'm gonna just tell you something about marriage. I'm gonna give you a little quick example and I'm gonna let you respond.
Mhm.
My husband happened to see me one day come outside, and it was like dark in the morning, right? I came outside, I sit and watch the bats in the morning. I got bats in my house. And I sit and I watch the bats. And I came outside, and I had been sitting outside so long that the sun went away. And my husband happened to come look for me. And I was sitting here in my little seat on the front porch, and I had on a negligee, right, with a little robe on it. But anybody who is in the neighborhood who happens to be going to work, they might look up the street and see my thighs hanging out, right? Because it was short. And I don't normally ever dress like that. But I was early in the morning just coming to sit. And my husband came in outside. He saw me. He said, "May, come put on something else. Come put on something else." That's all he said. And I went inside and I put on something else, put on some pants. And I came back outside. You see how that worked? That's marriage.
That's good.
That's what I'm trying to tell
Yeah,
you. So
I
you
ain't
sitting up
gonna
here.
see.
That's good.
I don't, I
Put
don't,
on
I
the
don't.
moo next time, right? So this is the thing. You talking about Danica Marie?
Yep.
You think I pay attention to Danica Marie? You don't think I realize she's a fucking thirst trapper, yo? I don't be paying attention to
Oh,
that
I'm
shit.
what?
not, and
Yeah,
I'm not
right,
gonna sit
right.
on the Nicole Marie or say that something is wrong with her marriage.
The-
There are husbands that are perfectly okay with their wives exploiting me and find the financial gain.
See, you know what I mean? And certain dudes will sit up there and say that dude is a cuck, or he's a this, he's a that. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing about it
He
is,
is a cuck. He can't do
well,
better.
hey, well,
I
hey,
don't believe that.
well,
I
hey,
don't believe that.
well, hey. Well,
He
my thing,
might just be the goddamn muscle behind the operation of her business. Come over there and try to fuck with her if you want to. Get your ass beat.
well, of course,
Your ass.
it's Eric
She's
Bell.
thirst trapping your motherfucking ass. Cause you a dumb ass nigga. And they coming to get their money. And he is okay with it. Cause they get in the bag.
I
You
respect
know,
men who would prefer that their wife don't have to do stuff like compromising. That's just
well,
me.
of course, but it's all entertainment for me. You know what I'm saying? I sit back, I watch, I laugh,
My husband
and
wouldn't go for that.
yo, sit back and
So
laugh.
mate, had you listened to her speak, right?
She sounds like she don't write well, but yeah.
Okay, so what job you think she finna get?
Good point.
Okay, so we know that you got to play up what she got. And what she got is that bag of bones she walk around in. So there she go. She
I
just
just
sit up there, put her little outfits on, and talk her shit and make her money.
the hatred is real low. You feel me? And it's just that May has gladly proved my point this morning as I royally start my day off by going ahead and flying out in New York City. I just want to say this before I make my
Up
grand
the smile
exit.
with your ass.
It's cool. It's sunny
I'm gonna be. I'm
outside.
gonna be at the. I'm gonna be at the powwow.
That's
Bring
cool.
your army of simps so they can defend this bitch.
And
Go ahead.
bring it ratchet women that have nothing to
Oh wow,
contribute but
ratchet.
your
Wow,
bullshit.
wow.
You know what I'm saying?
The
Bring
bitch
them,
got
please.
deported.
Bring your troll chatters, bring your twerk little chatters, all that shit. I'm ready for that shit. You feel me? So I'm gonna say this. It's just the fact of the matter that you don't want to see that really at the end of the day that you want men to win. And the thing about it is that you have women that want men to win, which is the reason why you have these pick-me's that go ahead and say what they say. See, you don't understand the concept of what Biggie said back in the 90s.
Oh Lord.
Never get high off your own supply. So you don't think I recognize the
Wow.
fact of the matter that when it came to someone like Chantel Simone, all right, she's sitting up there talking to the woman
You blue
because
pill, dude.
what she's saying inside is true, that even her life don't respect it. That's why I said maybe in her personal life she wants to be the side chick, she wants to be the concubine. It's no problem. If I was married right now, yeah, I got my wife, but then got the concubine as Chantel on the side. And think about it. That means I have a personal fucking chef. You understand what I'm saying? When I want beef patties, hold on, I want beef patties and I want jerk chicken, I can get that shit. At the same time, I get blown, after I get off of work and stuff like that twice. You know what I'm saying? If I really wanted that lifestyle, we're not gonna get into that because that means
Ronsberg, you
polygamy.
coping,
But
brother. You
hold on, I'm
coping.
not coping. It's
You got
dropping,
SBE
it's
withdrawals,
dropping, it's dropping real
SBE
shit.
withdrawals.
So I want to see you come over to the Brownstone
I'm coming.
powwow today and you spew your fucking nonsense about the women and the pick-me's and stuff like that. I like I said, I'm gonna try to see if I can message some of the pick-me's so they can come over
Please
and
do. Bring
defend themselves.
that raggedy ass Latina that can't get no damn man.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going
Who's
to
that?
Sweet
That
Melody to
stupid
see if she
Sweet
could come
Melody.
over.
Oh Lord.
Girl,
Tell her
listen,
to come
when have you
over.
ever seen a Latino woman who don't get wifed up by 20? Come on now.
She's being careful about her dating choices. That's what
Nah, that
women
bitch
need
ain't
in
got
this
no
world.
options. She
And the
probably
thing
look like
about
a
it
mom.
is, y'all the type of women to probably support those women that got OnlyFans because it's
Melody
all about
ran
the
through. You don't even know
independence.
it.
And the
That bitch
woman got to be
ran through.
independent and all this other shit.
I
That's the
support
problem in this
OnlyFans.
world. I don't
I
support
support.
OnlyFans. It's only
I
whore. That's the
I
problem that's in
support
this world. That's the problem in this world.
You
You know what I'm
support what?
saying? It's
OnlyFans.
not
I
even
support.
OnlyFans. It's only whores. And the problem is because these men keep giving them money. Why
Guess
you
what?
think I attack the men?
Exactly.
Why you think I
That
attack the men the way I do? I said you men
that
need to
means
stop.
that there is a market for it, and if you willing to produce the product, then I don't. Hey, do what you do.
Hey men,
Plus,
protect your
it's
pockets at
keeping
all
Well,
costs.
Queen, I
Stop.
don't
and
like
plus,
money like that. I don't
Wait,
like
so
money
yeah,
you
like that.
support?
hold
Wait,
That
on.
wait.
pisses me.
They don't have to give up no ass, so they don't have to be streetwalkers. They can do this shit in the safety and the privacy of their own home.
Isn't
And
that
the fact
ironic?
that I know that in order to be successful, content creation is a lot of work. So it ain't like they just throwing their legs open saying, "Look at this." No, they're actually working. I support the sex
And
workers.
the content creators that we mentioned earlier is not working.
Barnesburg, you be over there OnlyFans, huh?
The
Ooh.
content, the content creators that we mentioned earlier, again, they are not helping the dating pool.
And
They're
OnlyFans,
feeding,
Netflix off.
they're feeding delusion. Porn has always been on the internet and it's not going anywhere. Men love whores. If they didn't love whores, it wouldn't be a market for whores. And if prostitution is the oldest occupation in human existence, then they ain't never going nowhere.
But that's the thing,
Yo, it's
Queen. Why
it's
can't they
crazy.
just worship whores and leave other women alone? Just worship the whores. Stop criticizing. That's
But
my
then y'all
issue.
would complain about the dating field if we worship whores.
Y'all need to just no, we wouldn't. I don't care about it. I'm just saying y'all
Man,
got to
that's
stop the
bullshit.
negative shit. If
That
y'all
is
love
bullshit.
whores, just
If it was
worship
a woman
whores
that had
and trick.
OnlyFans and
Just
she
go ahead
mixed
and
that in with the
trick and
philosophy,
silence. Trick and silence. That's all.
no,
Trick and silence.
trick out in the open. So if it was a chick that had OnlyFans, because there is a content creator that does do that. So if there's a chick that had OnlyFans that put in the philosophy of what men were talking about, you still would have a problem with her. So it don't really matter. It's like damned if you
No,
do, damned if you don't.
no. The problem is you got people telling somebody they need to close their legs, and they're telling somebody need to submit and be married, and they're not doing any of that themselves. That's the
They are
issue. You don't
submitting.
want to see that.
They
They're
are
not.
they are submitted.
They submit to
It's
200
it's
men.
just
That's real freaky. That's real freaky.
hey,
They submit to
it's
200
man,
men.
at the end of the day, it's fine. I understand that you about to come in with the troll accounts. I would just make sure
I'm
that I
about to tear
give
her
up.
ass up.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm just gonna
She
make
got
sure
deported.
I'm gonna just make sure that when it comes to that random, if I think it's in the chat, I'm gonna just say to the host,
You
I
ain't
said,
even
make
gonna see
sure
me coming. I'm
you
stealth
time,
like a
make sure you
motherfucker.
time
I'm
out
stealth.
that individual that's in the chat. They don't belong
You
here.
think I'm not coming with 10 accounts? You think I'm not coming correct?
Each
You
and
think I'm
every
not
one.
ready?
Rosberg is gonna be standing right there, and I'll be like, make sure
Boom, boom,
you
boom,
time that
boom. I'm
person out.
coming.
I'm
I'm
boom,
coming.
boom,
Boom,
boom.
boom, boom,
And
boom.
it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. And once we know that it's
Why
probably
you
you,
want to
man,
pretend to pick me?
I
You a pick
wanna,
me
I
groupie? You a
wanna,
pick me groupie? You a pick
I'm
me
an
groupie?
advocate for pygmies. That's what the fuck I am. That's what I am
Bronzeberg, the
right there.
blue pill pick me
I'm the
groupie. That's your
black
new
pill
name.
advocate for
Blue
them. You
pill
understand?
Bronzeberg,
I'm
the
black.
groupie
I'm black
of the
pill.
pick me.
Get your
That's
money.
your new name. That's your new
Get your
title. You've
money.
been knighted. You've been knighted.
Whether you giving it to dumbass niggas or whether you give it to niggas that have knowledge. You understand? It's entertainment at the end of the day.
What's
Regardless if
wrong with your voice?
nothing wrong with my voice. So
You went through
regardless,
puberty again.
my voice is like this. So at the
Let me
end
do
of the day,
that.
it's all right. It's all right.
That's
It's okay.
new.
May
You had a second puberty.
second puberty. I'm in my 30s. What do you mean second puberty?
When you gonna
Well,
get
your
married,
voice.
Bronzeberg? Let's do you. When you gonna get married?
Don't worry about that.
He
That's
ain't gonna get married.
Ah,
He's scared of women.
May. That's Fed related questions. All you need to know is I ain't no damn
they're
intel.
related.
He
Nah,
He scared of
the
women. He ain't getting married.
between the difference
He
between
running
me
through
and
the
these
women
other
that they
guys.
would be good wives, right?
But the difference between me and these other guys is at least I'm not an incel. You understand? I get out. You feel what I'm saying?
When's the last time you had some poom poom?
That's Fed related questions.
Oh
Why
man,
you did
you ain't gonna answer no
you
question.
barking into my personal life?
We want to know what the bronze bird do. Come on,
Oh,
tell us.
Bronsberg be hitting switches. You feel what I'm saying? He be
Okay,
getting out here. He be
okay.
active. You don't need to worry about that.
He scared of women.
I be enjoying time with them. You know what I'm saying, with the ladies. But you
He
don't this
be outside looking at them. He don't say nothing to them. He scared
I
of them.
do. I be
Is he
talking to them.
staring with
I,
He's
deep interest?
scared.
I
He's
got mad.
scared.
I
Girl,
got
you should have
numbers.
seen when 12 asked him to go to the show with her. He was about to go crazy, girl. He didn't know what to do.
That's cap. Like
Are
you
you
didn't
are you
even. You
shy?
didn't,
Are you shy, bronze bird? Are
I
you
am
shy?
shy, but I'm still able to talk to women.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I have to warm up to the environment. Once I warm up
warm
to,
up.
I'm you know what I'm saying?
Do you
I can
practice?
register. I got numbers. I got numbers.
Mm.
I got some
He
range.
couldn't do it.
So, see, man, again, I'm not
What
an
do you say
incel.
when you call them? How you introduce? What you say?
Those are Fed related questions. You can sit up there
She got
trying to go.
deported.
You got deported. Those are Fed related questions. I just know how to talk to them. Besides asking what their day is, corny ass niggas like to do shit like, "Oh, I wish I could lay down to you." Nah, we have an intellectual conversation.
I wish I could do
Information
what?
mind. Hold on. I've seen how these dudes try to talk to women, and it's corny as fuck. Some of these dudes be sitting up there talking, or the girl be sitting up there saying, "Oh, I'm laying down." Oh, I wish I could lay next to you. That's corny. Who the fuck? Like that shit is corny. Have a conversation. Get into her mind. Well, I want to know your interest. What is your interest? Fuck zodiac signs. I want to know more about your interest. Are
You
you
said
into
Oh,
you
this
want
is
to
why
know
you
what?
not manosphere because you know that much about
No,
women.
it's not. I'm out the manosphere because they were spewing a lot of bullshit, and it just was starting to become repetitive, and it became boring. So I'm just like, I don't want to keep talking about the same shit y'all niggas talking about. Let's talk about something different. You
He's still
understand?
SBE though. He's still SBE.
Shea
Right.
Blaine,
I'm like, the women do the
me?
same thing.
No, but it's all right. But you know, the men that talk about they got game, you should see how they act, and I just be sitting up there like, this is really how you talk to women. Like, this is corny. You know what I'm saying? I have my ways. I'm not going to tell y'all that because it's Fed related questions.
Oh
I don't
wow, Fed
appreciate
related.
y'all sitting up there trying to get on some Fed shit with Bronsberg. See, that's the same thing 12 did. 12 is always trying to
We
do
trying to
Fed
get in your
related.
business. We want to be in your business. Your
You don't need to be.
business.
You don't need to be in my business. All I need to know is when you pull up on a brownstone powwow tonight, you better come with that fucking southern smoke, just like I'm gonna come with that
Oh, I'm
northern
coming.
ammunition.
You just need to
You
bring
hurt?
bring
Hey,
your
I
Let's
got a
turn on the
question real
MVP
quick.
subway
I got
train
a
off the A train. You hurt?
out topic question.
Go ahead.
Damn, where'd he go?
Oh hell no, he dipped off. No, he didn't.
Shit, I was trying to see if he used Teams.
Why? What's up with teams?
I'm trying to figure out, can you make yourself invisible to one person?
Oh girl, I ain't got no clue. I don't. You know, I don't know. I don't know shit. No, Brownsburg didn't. He rolled out. He flew away. Wow, he flew
That's
away.
what he do. That's how
He
he
got
do it.
nervous. We started getting in his business. He got nervous. He had to fly. He got nervous.
Brother's
He said.
scared of women.
He said, "Oh shit." I think he's a pick me groupie. That's what I got out of this conversation. I never knew for sure, but yeah, he's a pick me groupie. He named all the little pick me's he likes, and they concubine. He got all kind of fantasies wrapped up around these pick me's, these sorry ass, lying ass, manipulative ass women. I tried to black pill him, but he didn't want it. He didn't want it.
Yeah,
He
all
didn't.
these people crazy. I just let them have it. I don't got
Mm,
time to fight that shit. Water
child.
meets his level, okay?
Okay.
That's why I be like, oh, you that's what you like? Mm-hmm. I see what you is. You get the fuck on.
He was tricking. I know he was. I know he was over there spending his cash, investing. But that bitch is deported. She ain't here no more.
She too quick.
The bitch is deported. She's done. It's a wrap for her. She's done. She over there in the dust again. Back to the dust. Dusty ass Chantel. And I'm gonna troll the shit out of her while she's trying to make her FBA based money here in the United States.
I thought she was done with YouTube.
She was. I'm trying to tell you. That's why I'm telling you she got deported. Because you don't invest 4 years into a bachelor's degree, 2 to 3 years in a master's degree. You in a land of opportunity. You know how many motherfucking immigrants trying to kill to get here? Come on now. And all the money to be made with all that education. You telling me you didn't have a plan? for a bachelor and a master's degree right here in the United States to make the top premium dollar. You're supposed to make at least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years of money before you even go back home. Them immigrants stay here for years, invested in making the big American dollar, and then they go back home. She ain't had no
Yep.
time to make no money. She going over there broke. That's why she on YouTube every day now. Every fucking day, Queen.
I didn't know she was back on here. I thought she was gone.
She was, but they deported her ass. Now she could have self-deported, like the smoke, the heat. Cause see, like what V-Dub said, he said Florida is grabbing and snatching too. There's some cities where they grab Chicago, New York, Atlanta, Miami, LA, and
Yeah, they
Texas.
just snatching motherfuckers up.
They snatching you up. You can't even drive down the street. They posting up at gas stations. They posting up at churches.
They
They
everywhere.
posting up everywhere. They going to
Like
school.
at work, we gotta make sure that we keep our door closed. Because yeah, if the door is open, they can just walk in because the door open.
Wow.
And they can come get our residence.
Wow.
because the door is open. So we gotta make sure we always got the door closed.
Wow. See? They not playing. They not playing. They snatching folks up. They doing
Yeah, they
roadblocks
sent
and
this little
shit.
17-year-old boy to El Salvador.
Damn, no. I didn't
His
know about
daddy
that
still
one.
here. His daddy mad as hell. Heartbroken.
17?
Yeah, snatched up his son and sent him to El Salvador. Like, what kind of shit is that?
Chantel don't want to go to El Salvador. That's why she went ahead and headed on back home. She got her 2 bags and she got the fuck on. Bye, coconut. Bye, bitch. Stay your ass over there. I'm glad she got deported. I know that's what it is. Because I'm telling you, as an educated, intelligent woman who's invested in your education, you know, Queen, you got a plan for your degree. You got a plan. And if you
Yeah.
a foreign immigrant and you didn't stay here this long, you got a plan for yourself. And I'm sure she had a plan. Because notice this. She
Well, she
didn't
had
say,
said she
hey,
was leaving
guys.
because she had finished school. So I'm sure she had a plan.
Yeah, she had a plan. She had a plan to stay here in the greatest country in the world, where all the money is, the richest superpower, and make her some money with her degrees. She wanted to be a professional woman. She had a plan. What the fuck she gonna do with them degrees in Jamaica? The only thing she can do is be a teacher or maybe work for their government, making $400-$500 a month. You telling me that was a plan? That ain't no plan. That bitch got deported. Bye-bye, bitch. Deported. She gone. It's a wrap. You came over here and you talked all that shit, and now you're gonna drag your ass back to that damn hut you came from. She got deported. And notice this, Queen.
Yeah.
If you was gonna go and you a public persona, she would have been saying, hey guys, I'm about to go back to Jamaica. I'm about to start me some new shit. Hey Pooh. I'm about to start me some new shit. Hold on a second. You need me to fix you something? To make it for lunch? Okay, what you want for lunch? Hold on one second. What you want for lunch? You want a tuna roll or you want the chicken? Oh, you want chili? Noodles. Okay, got it. But yeah, she don't have a plan. She never said, hey guys, I'm excited. Next year I'll be going back to Jamaica. Nothing. And she retired herself. She took herself out. And she was doing just fine. She probably had her a job. She didn't need the step money no more. Notice that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she knows the shit that she's doing is not healthy and ain't getting her nowhere.
Say again?
I said, I'm pretty sure she knew that the shit that she was doing was not healthy or was going to get her anywhere.
But she's back at it again. She's back at it. So that what I'm thinking
I
is she
mean,
got a job. I'm thinking she got a job with her degree somewhere, which you naturally would do. You would plan and say, okay, I'm gonna get me a job as soon as I finish this degree, internships or otherwise. You go and you start working. That's why she probably told them niggas, peace, I'm good. I got it. She probably making 70, 60,000, who knows, in a company somewhere. And that's why she didn't need YouTube. And she got the fuck on and she let everybody know she was gone. I'm done with y'all simps. I'm straight now. Appreciate the degrees y'all finance. And she went and started working. And working was working for her. She didn't have to get on the internet every day talking shit to a bunch of incels who she probably detested. She didn't have to do nothing like that. She was happy with herself. She arrived in America, educated woman with a job and a career. She's a professional now until Trump came along and ICE put that fire and that flame under that ass. She got deported. I'm telling you. She packed her shit and she got up and said, let me leave on my terms before I end up in El Salvador. Or they throw my ass in Africa somewhere. That's what happened. This was unplanned. You can tell. She didn't plan none of this. And that's not how immigrants move. My ex-husband, he's been here for 20 years. He sent me a video the other day. Do you know he's been building houses and commercial real estate in his country? He ain't going nowhere. He got a plan. He ain't finna go no goddamn where till he finish and complete all of his shit. He has a transition. All immigrants do. They know how long they gonna stay and how much they need to leave with when they leave. That bitch left with 2 bags. You hear me?
2 bags.
That bitch left with 2 bags. That's Chantel is a bitch living out of a bag. And she's doing her little videos in an apartment, probably an Airbnb. That bitch is in a hut. She ain't got no money. She spent all her. Yeah, she's in a hut. And she's shooting shit in a hole. That's what you do in the third world. They don't even have outhouse. They got a hole. You just shoot and don't miss. Piss and shit in a hole. That's where she at. Because she spent all her money on her education.
They don't got a bathroom in Jamaica.
Depending on how poor you are.
Oh, okay.
How poor you are. I mean, she's probably not from Montego Bay. She probably from the hills somewhere, you know. She probably from the rural areas. Yeah, they still out housing. They still got shanty shacks, piled on hills, 10 roofs, water leaking. They got all that. I've been to Jamaica many, many times. That tourism shit is not how people live in every day. I'll tell you how I know. I went to this place called Sun's where I always eat breakfast in Montego Bay, wherever I go. And I asked the guy, the waiter one day, I said, sir, I want to try this and I want to try that. Which one you think tastes better? You know what that motherfucker told me?
Good.
He said, ma'am, I'm too poor to ever have tried any of the food here. I couldn't tell you. I said, oh, shit. And the food
wow.
was like $7, honey. Just $7.
Oh, that's crazy.
Huh?
I said, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's how poor they are. So, and the thing is, especially if she's from a shanty town, she can't just pick up and leave. Unless she left America with $50,000, she ain't gonna be okay. And $50,000, that's assuming that she can actually buy and purchase some real estate. You can't buy and purchase no real estate in Jamaica for no less than $200,000. I know because I have looked into it. Now, unless she done accumulated $200,000 after she done supported herself off of these tricks and stamps all these years. But my guess is that she was eating off of them, living off of them, paying her rent off of them, her car, her insurance, all her bills, hair and all, and her school fees was paid by them stamps. So she maintained herself while she was here. She got what she got. But trust me, the bitch did not take no big bank back to Jamaica. She didn't take no $200,000 that she can just go buy a house cash. She didn't take no bank that she could just move a whole fucking car over there. That bitch got 2 bags. She got deported.
How long has it been since she quit?
She said a total in her video that I want you to see the video that she has whenever you get
Okay.
a chance. And she's talking about her new life in Jamaica. And her fake ass is eating KFC while she's doing it, honey. She eating KFC, then she's gonna go and get some plantains. Talking about I'm gonna cook. You ain't fooling nobody, bitch. You ain't cook. That's why you at KFC. Just like you was at DoorDash. But she was here for 8 years total. And while she was
No,
here,
how long was it? How long was she out for YouTube
I want
before
to say it's
she
been about a
came back?
year. It's been about a year. About a year. A year. It could be a year and a half. But between a year and a half, she's been off.
Maybe she stacked some bread during that time. Maybe.
She may have, but I'm telling you, it's hard to stack bread in the United States. Especially when she wouldn't get. Now, if she was working a professional job and she was still doing her simp money, I could say she stacked some bread. But I think she was completely dependent on her professional job. Because before that, she was.
I mean, hell, it's something on.
Say what?
She only got to take care of herself. She should have been able to save. I said she only had to take care of herself. She should have been able to save some money.
Well, we don't know that because a lot of them poor people, they got to send money back home too. A lot of them do. My ex-husband, we used to fight about that. He was always sending money back home. So they not only here for themselves, they still be supporting, paying bills and taking care of food and all kind of shit when they're over here. So either way it goes, I seriously doubt she stacked up enough money to buy her house and all of that. And when you get deported, if you get deported, you have a hard time transferring large amounts of money out of the United States. It's not easy.
Oh, well,
I
I mean,
talked
of
to,
course she ain't getting no money because she wouldn't be back on here every day.
right. She's back on YouTube getting that step money because the career is gone. She ain't in the United States and it ain't gonna be easy. So now she's back to Black Americans, simp ass men, making cash app off of tricks. That's what she's doing every day. She ain't missing one day, honey. Not one.
I mean, see, that's her livelihood. You gotta
Right.
go to work every day.
Right. That's her livelihood. Making money off of dumbass tricks all day, every day, lying and playing games. And I'm gonna have me a good time. That's what I'm gonna do. She got deported. It's a wrap for that bitch. Two Bag Chantel. That's her name. Two Bag Chantel.
Too bad. And
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy.
serves her ass right. She got fucking deported. I ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise because I ain't seen no kind of plan or nothing. That ain't how immigrants work. They have a fucking whole plan. And like my ex-husband, when he go back to Gambia, West Africa, he already got his house. I'm as a matter of fact, I'm gonna put his house on my video. I'm gonna put his video up on my community tab. I'll make it a short. And he's building a whole damn compound. He's got what is it called? Avocado. He's got an olive avocado, not olive, avocado art orchard. That's how he's planning. He's
Ooh,
building, putting whole orchards on his land,
it's nice.
exporting avocados, huh?
I said, ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, yeah. He's got an import export business. My ex husband ain't no joke. I like provider man. Okay, I like provider man, and I'll tell you something about backup plans off record. I ain't gonna put that on record. We'll talk about that privately.
Okay.
You know, because husbands don't last forever. Okay. Shit. But anyway, but yeah, he absolutely got a plan over there. He got a whole warehouse where he ships and imports all kind of stuff across the world. He got a plan. So ain't nobody finna sit here and tell me that she just decided all of a sudden I'm just gonna go back to Jamaica. Nah, that Trump ICE shit got on that heat on that ass. That's what happened. That's what happened. Bye, bitch.
Maybe her visa expired.
Either way, you gotta go. Either way, you gotta go. If you could stay here, you would stay, especially in her situation. In her situation with 2 whole degrees that she worked for 7 years, there's no reason why she would just up and leave and go to a third world country where you can't make no money with them degrees. Ain't no jobs like that in the developing world. It ain't. They're not gonna pay you. You be lucky if you get $400 a month. You be lucky. So you're gonna go from a place where you can make $5, $6, $7,000 a month to somewhere where you're gonna make less than 400 if they got any opportunity. Bullshit. She got deported. I know it. I know it. And that's good for her ass. She deserves it. Now she thirst trapping over there.
That's
And that
crazy.
yeah, she thirst trapping. That's all it is. It's just thirst. All them niggas is thirsty. She don't show her titties and stuff, but it's
Oh,
still thirst trapping. Selling fantasies to men. You could be with me. I'm the perfect woman. Her ass is getting damn near 40. Her and Danica starting to look their age, okay? But anyway, I was gonna tell Bronsberg that he absolutely needs to probably switch up his thing because them loud mouths, 3-hour rantings. Ooh, that's such a turn off. But he got on, so I didn't get to tell him.
yeah, I just
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah, but he gonna mess up here. He got a cool little thing going on. He gonna mess it up. Like I mean, I understand if you want them to be on there for like 15, 20 minutes or something, but after that, the quality control, man. Quality control. Come on. That shit's annoying. Men definitely don't want to hear them babbling bitches. I know that for a fact. And he got a more male-centered channel. Them men do not want to sit there and listen to them bitches babbling about nothing. They don't. You notice the chat slows down. People start going away. That shit ain't cool.
Yeah, but the people that's gonna stay.
You got to be real bored to stay. I peek in and out a couple of times. I see them bitches still running their trap. I'd be like, all right, it's a wrap. Let me go find something else to look at. But anyway,
Yeah.
well, listen, I gotta fix my husband's lunch and stuff. It's been real. I appreciate you, son. Kids. I'm gonna pull up on Bronzebird tonight. He better be ready. He better be ready. I want the whole simp army to come out and defend this whore.
That's gonna be funny. Y'all crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be funny. I'm gonna take all of them on. I don't care if there's 10 of them up there. I'm taking everybody on. I'm ready. Goddamn it. I'm celebrating the day. Chantel Deportation Day. That's what it is. Goddamn it. What's today?
Not the equation day.
Yeah, she got an official day. Chantel Deportation Day. Sing it loud and clear, everybody. The bitch is gone. She got deported. Serves her right. Get her, Trump. Get her. MAGA. Get her ass. Get out of here, bitch. Go back to the hut you came from.
Not MAGA.
Yeah, they got me singing MAGA praises and shit now. You know, I don't like that motherfucker at all. I'm going to send Trump a special thank you letter for Chantel to be gone.
Oh, my God.
Yep, I'm going to write that shit. I'm going to write him, thank you. Thank you, King Trump.
Oh, no, not King Trump. No, ma'am.
Yeah, King Trump. You got rid of this bitch, this damn tether bitch. But seriously, this is my last thought, Queen. How the fuck is you going to come to somebody else's country and they graciously let you in? And then you come over here and you start talking shit to the population that's here. I'm just saying.
And because they let her do it.
Girl, as a black person, if I was able to get on a Chinese platform and navigate the language, and I proceeded with my black ass to talk to Chinese people, talk to Chinese men about how lowly and no good they Chinese women are, do you know how quickly not only the government...
Get rid of your ass? Yes.
Huh?
How quickly they will get rid of you?
Child, shut down, banned, and everything. They probably would deport me. They probably tell me, get your motherfucking ass off our land. Matter of fact, you're deported. Bye, bitch. China wouldn't have it. We don't have no standards around here. We got our men are too goddamn weak. Our men are too goddamn weak.
They enjoy her message. They say, you heard Brunswick up here, she telling the truth. About what?
If it's so true, then why can't she live it? If it's so true and it's so real, that's my question.
Because that shit ain't true.
Exactly. They make the point without making the point. You sitting up here cheering a bitch that can't even do what she telling people to do. What sense does that make? Why my husband got this lettuce? What the hell is that? I don't know what that's about. I'll throw that in the trash. But yeah. Well, I better get my ass off here because I gotta take care of my responsibilities. But yeah, we'll talk. Are you coming by the powwow? You gonna
It depends on how my day go.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be like Neo with all the Mr. Smiths in there. They probably gonna cow it out. Them niggas ain't gonna show up. She got deported. They ain't gonna come show up. They ain't gonna say shit. Brownsburg gonna be twerking by itself. Watch.
Oh, girl, a gender war conversation. People don't always put it.
I ain't even gender born. I just want them to defend this bitch. Couldn't I get deported? She left on her own. Oh my God. Are you serious?
Girl, they believe
a lot of
in
people. Girl, all you gotta do is look at TikTok. It's all kind of people talking about, well, I was gonna stay, but now that Trump is doing this, me and my family are just gonna pack up and go back to Mexico. It's all kind of people. I done seen so many self-deportation videos, honey.
Yeah, don't nobody want to be fucking harassed.
I know.
And the way he doing this shit is just out of line. Ooh, boy, I can't wait till he get the fuck out of office. I'm sick of him. We ain't even halfway.
Yeah, idiot, no doubt. But I'm celebrating this one. I'm celebrating this one, goddamn it.
This got to be the worst administration I've ever experienced. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this man?
He he fuck around and find out, then he apologize. That's what he does. Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
he's gonna crash the goddamn economy. See, we're gonna go back to a motherfucking recession.
Oh, it's about to get ugly. It's about to get real ugly.
I'm glad I got some shit going on.
It's about to get
Like,
real ugly. I think around
shit.
Thanksgiving it's gonna plateau.
I must have went. I went back to work just in time. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't waiting.
I've had to make some hard adjustments because I see clearly what's coming. I'm not one of them people that's in denial. You know what I'm saying? And I had to make some hard decisions as it relates to income and business. I have to cut back on a lot of stuff just in preparation. Just got to cut back. But this fool right here, he about to stop the chain of movement of materials. And when you're in a business that needs those materials, you in trouble. Period.
You see what he did to Jeff Bezos, right?
You talking about how he called him out and said, "Don't put tariffs"? Is that the part you talking about?
Yeah, like how the fuck you gonna tell somebody what to do with they shit?
He think he king. I said King Trump. That motherfucker
Like,
think he
bro, you the one doing this shit. If he want the people to know that this is not Amazon doing this, this is your president. Then how you gonna tell him not to do it? You
mm-hmm.
doing it, nigga? You should be proud of everything that you doing with your dumb ass. If you ain't made no mistakes, stupid
Exactly.
ass.
Exactly.
Girl, let me glad when his shit is up.
I hope he croaked before his whole term is out. I really do. I don't think we can take 4 years of this shit. I really don't. I think people gonna be sick and tired of him. Like seriously, sick and tired. It's no good coming from it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing good coming out of all this. Nothing. You can't
Ain't
fix
no
nothing
good
that's
thing.
good. Shit.
Like, it's gonna be good. No, the hell it ain't. The hell you talking about? You sound crazy.
Who said that?
Stupid ass.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be short term struggle for long term benefit. Long term, like what? 30 years from now, when all the businesses been closed up and supply chain fucked up, man, get out of here. He just fucking up and he don't know how to acknowledge that he needs to correct himself. So he just
All
doubling
you need to
down.
do is apologize to them countries. And the people that be sitting up here talking about, well, people been taking advantage of America. The fuck is you talking about? And how many people have America taking advantage of? Y'all sound dumb as hell. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, these people are delusional. And I'll be honest with you. There's a movie called Idiocracy. Anybody who ain't seen it, y'all need to see that movie. It talks about the dumbing down of America and society and what that means. And when you get people that's just real stupid, all they need is a soundbite and they run with it no matter what. Like it defies logic. You can't talk to them. They just repeat the shit they've been told. 1984 all over again. Just dumbass people. That's why they don't really want. That's why they want to close down the Department of Education. They want to start with Generation A, not Z, the one after them. And they want them to be dumb as fuck, uneducated.
I
No,
mean, he said he loved the poorly, he loved the poorly educated. He's stupid ass.
say what now?
I said he said he loves the poorly educated.
He said that.
You know he said that.
Yeah, you can cheat the poorly educated when you when
What happened? Did your headphones die? Cause I can't hear nothing. I'm gonna just sit here and wait. See your sound come back. Or is it my sound? It could be me. Let me check. 'Cause sometimes my phone be tripping. So hold on. I'm assuming that your earpiece died. and you'll be back.